subscribe.
Best camera.
So you'll be live now.
Oh, am I live?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
We're live?
Well, I changed.
Dude, what a scrambled day.
Wait, I thought that being off the waiting screen. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wait, can you? Yeah, well, the sound's coming through all right and everything.
Oh shit, yeah, there's
Yeah,
me.
we're live.
Yeah.
I thought I was testing
here
it
we
out.
are.
Hang on, let me see. I evidently haven't done this in a while, but I've got all these new buttons, dude. Hang on. Wait, that's like the we got all in one on this one here. Holy fuck! Welcome to the future. Can you guys hear all right? It's all good, loud and clear.
Check, check.
Fuck yeah, back in the live stream, man. Look, I spent a while, we were setting up, like, we've never streamed from the studio before, but I'll be doing a lot more of this in the future. And I've got this fucking thing here as well, man. Like, wow, I can do this.
Tarantula.
The thing is, we can't hear the fucking sound effect. Wait, hang on.
Webby
This?
did it.
Can you hear the sound effects? Yeah.
What does it do? Hold up.
Nice. Sick. Yeah, I've got too much power in my fingertips right here.
Tarantula. Webby did it.
Oh, there's I can hear all the fucking lags. Right, okay.
Oh yeah, nice. All right.
Fire.
I'm getting an IV right now, so you know I can't move around all that much.
Let me let's get a close up on that. So
yeah.
in true Inpatient style.
Oh, that's there.
Yeah, that's
wow.
camera
Okay,
there.
I'm still getting lay of the land.
Yeah. In true Inpatient style, we got Webby hooked up.
Yes.
To an IV bag.
It was necessary. It was a bit of a night. Last night. I got maybe potentially a little bit carried away.
Yeah.
Me and my monster.
Yeah.
Let him out the cage.
we had an album party celebration. I don't know if anyone in the chat was there last night, but that was so beautiful. Anyone who came, big up yourselves for coming. That was such a sick. It turned out so good, man. Yeah, I think there were some people here in the chat that were there yesterday. They're asking if it's a big IV bag full of piss.
Well, it's gonna be. That's what it turns into a lot of times, you know. But no, it was an NAD blaster.
That'd be like B vitamins are yellow, right?
The NAD was that one, and this one was just a bunch of water that they put other stuff in. I just said put the good stuff in, and then I'm like very dehydrated, like critically dehydrated. So
that's the color of B vitamins, man. That's B vitamins and some vitamin C.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? It's fucking release day. What did you guys think of End of the World? That was our little Armageddon anthem.
Yeah.
For when it finally comes. This is hang on, let me do this.
What'd you think of that kazoo solo, huh? Yeah.
It's a shame we haven't got a kazoo here.
It is a shame.
We could fucking let it rip.
Yeah.
Vitamins. I make fun. It's just how I say it. Have you guys got any questions? We got JP in the building as well.
JP is in the house, dude.
Because I feel like we're going to be showing this documentary that Kai made basically yesterday about the whole process. But for anyone who missed that, JP is the fucking third pillar of Inpatient, man. Fucking amazing producer, very very talented. Fucking integral part of this whole album, man. But yeah. Big up fucking JP. His section in the doc is just so great when people really are allowed to enter the mind of JP. Yeah. A lot of weed. You guys will see that soon. We're gonna put that documentary up on YouTube probably in a couple of weeks for anyone who missed that.
Which is pretty much everyone, because there's only like 100 episodes.
They're saying how's Moose?
Moose is good. He's finally, he's also another star of the documentary for sure. Some really great portrait shots of him in there, just in all his glory. But he's finally adjusting to his new little sister, Domino. And she is a mini dachshund, and she's a handful. Very adorable. She's learning quick. The training is setting in, but, you know, it's tough for Moose. He was an only child like me for a very long time, so he's adapting and adjusting. But they were sleeping on the same bed the other day right before I left, and that was the first time I've seen that, and that gives me hope. But Moose is good. He's the real star of the show.
Yeah. I'm sorry. people are saying they're getting that. I can't really control the ads on Twitch. I'm sorry if anyone's getting.
I
ads.
just subscribed so I wouldn't get them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
keep popping
you're
up.
welcome for the $6.
Can I give away like free subscriptions? How does this thing work? When's pre-order? Pre-orders now. Wait, now, Connor. We've got a pre-order link that should be coming up now. If anyone wants like pre-order, we've got.
We're still working on the last video that's coming out literally like today. And it's still being worked on. This is insane. Yeah, this project has been a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, the bot's plugging it hard every minute.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah,
So there should be a link in chat, by the way, for anyone. If you see the Streamlabs link, if anyone goes on chat here, there should be a link to pre-order the record every minute. It should be popping up. Yeah, so there's vinyls coming, there's physicals, there's CDs coming. Yeah, we finished mixing this album a few days ago, which I think is insane, but we did.
I said it before, I'll say it again. I thought my concept of time was poor, and then I met Ren, and it's like time does not exist to him whatsoever. But you know what? There's a beauty to that too, because in his head it's like, nah, we can make that happen. And even if most other people would say we can't, he's not wrong. You usually can. And it makes for a better final product. It just, it's
The most important thing is we've got an album and it's coming out exactly when we said it was going to come out.
Exactly. And we're going to have all the videos. They're going to finish that one over there.
They're editing one of the videos, the music videos right now.
Finished another one last night at about 2 a.m.
Yeah. Easy, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are signed copies, yeah. We signed a bunch of copies yesterday, so they'll be going out soon.
I think those weren't those all just the people who were there?
Oh, maybe. Well, I'm sure we'll sign some more.
Yeah, we'll sign more.
Yeah, we'll sign some more. Slaughterhouse is coming soon. Not sure when, but it'll come this year. that's in the works. Pre-order link is coming up. Wait, let me see if I can pin this, because it is coming up in the chat, but people are missing it as well. Also, it's very sweaty in this room. I'm very, very sweaty.
It's hot. These
hot.
Europeans, they like hot rooms.
Soon, indeed. Yeah, it will be on Bandcamp. We'll chuck it on Bandcamp as well for everybody who's asking. We'll put it as many places as we can once it's out. Bandcamp's actually probably the best place that you guys can get it for us, because Bandcamp are just really good in terms of their splits and stuff. They're a great company. So if anyone wants to get on Bandcamp to have the MP3, go cop that. That'll be sick. We'll get that up on there today. There'll be signed copies. There'll be merch. Yes. I'm not gonna get naked, thanks though.
I will.
Keep it simple. Yeah. If you go on inmakesmerch.com straight away, it's at the top. The hoodie, the t-shirt, CD, and the vinyl. So they can just go on your merch site as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. If anyone who missed that, it'll be on the merch site as well.
Pre-orders on his. I'll have CDs and vinyls up on my store. We just finished the last video. I'll get, everything's gonna be nice. Just give it a second. Yeah, what's next? What song is next?
What song is next?
Monster? Me and My Monster?
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, we got a banger.
The next song is Me and My Monster,
Yeah.
probably. That's definitely my top 5, man.
Yeah.
What's your top 3 so far? I'd be interested to know, out of all the songs that are out. And then I'd also be interested to know, once all of them are out, like what your top 3 are. Caskets, Down the Road, Bad Company, Caskets, Tarantula. In Scottish, we got quite a good split here, man. Neurodivergent. Yeah. It's pretty.
It's a good album.
Yeah. No, it's so like genre-wise, it's so all over the map. We tried to get I tried to get the guitar and shit plugged in, but it didn't work. But I'm trying to fix this all for next time. What do you guys think of the studio, by the way? This has been a work in progress for a little while. I'll see if I can. Look, we got a lot going on up here. I did all these.
All the plants are so crazy.
It's cool, isn't it? Yeah.
It's so sick.
And then I've got wait, I'll give you a little tour actually. We've got, for any of you music nerds, man, where we go. Point. We got the hardware gear. Anyone who knows hardware gear will be familiar with these puppies. 1176 EQ and a compressor, baby. The way to my heart. All right. You guys got any questions for Webb and JP?
Yeah.
Yeah, little questions.
Put them on a hot seat.
Let's go. Let's go.
It moves too fast. I can't read the fucking
All right.
thing.
Are you okay?
Am I? What a loaded question. This next song really talks about it. You know what I mean? It's like my whole life I felt like I've been living a different experience than
I
everyone
think
else.
one of my favorite tracks is definitely Down the Road.
Yeah.
Down the Road's a fucking banger.
That
But
was sick.
Me and My Monster's crazy. There's so many bangers coming up. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, yeah. No, this next
All these unreleased tracks.
Yeah, dude.
Special.
Yeah, even like Dr. Myers yesterday. I like when we were playing it at the release party. I was like, but like I feel like everyone like locked in.
Yeah.
Well, like kind of went quiet. I'm excited for Doc. Wait, hang on. What's the order? So we've got End of the World, Me and My Monster,
Me and My Monster. Here, I can pull your YouTube up right now. It's
Silence.
one-handed right now. Yeah. No. Mason Jar.
Mason Jar.
Banger.
Mason Jar, and then Dr. Myers, assuming it is finished. It will be finished, surely.
Works.
And then Silence, and then Lunatic Lullaby, which was finished last night at 2 p.m. And then we finish with Asylum, the title track.
Nice. Leia, who's not here in the room right now, she is the person who comes over and gives me my IV. She is IV and Webby at the moment. I get on a weekly basis pretty consistently. I'll get like NAD, which is good for just like inflation in the brain, just making me feel.
Yeah, I got it coursing through me right now.
Yeah, dude, that shit's
got
quite
Brad
intense.
in the
I don't know if
chat.
anyone's ever had
B-Rad.
NAD IV, but it kind of makes you feel like your heart's about to explode in your chest while you're getting it, but then it makes you feel really good. And then I get like a vitamin C IV, because again, it's like for anyone with MCAS, that it just like helps get rid of histamine out of your body, so it's really good. Kind of helps me feel. I don't have my IV today. I'm IV free. Web's up.
Yeah, no, I needed it. Trust me, I really needed it. Rough shape. You know, you gotta. Well, yeah.
They're saying what instruments, bro? JP, Dark Horse yesterday got up on the drums. Fucking.
Oh, we did a whole live
Crazy,
session.
dude.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that was insane.
I didn't even know you were that much of a good drummer until you got up.
That's
Bro.
my
Some of those
first-
fills are like fucking.
That's
I've
my
never
first
seen him play
instrument.
like that. Yeah, that was sick.
And then caught it as
That
well.
was so fun.
Yeah, JP's a bit of a jack of all trades, man, of all instruments. Webby
I'm a
plays the
kazoo man.
kazoo,
Yeah.
as
You
you've
can
seen.
play a little keys.
Little keys, little keys.
Couple of,
Yeah, I can play Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die really well.
Nice,
Like,
nice.
anytime I see a piano, I play that. Bit of a one-trick pony, surely, but I can noodle. Focused most of my energy on the lyric part. My dad's a guitar player. I really fucked up by not learning from him. I mean, he's like the sickest fuck,
Yeah.
Something about it
No,
just
your dad
didn't
is sick.
click. It didn't click in my brain. It was like math.
What was it like for you, JP? Because do you just find it like, was there a moment where you were like, or was it just one of those like,
like
I
playing
just need
instruments.
to play sort of thing?
Yeah, kind of was just noodling around, playing around.
Yeah.
And
Do you have any lessons? or anything?
brief stint,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
like a couple weeks, but I'm like all self-taught,
Yeah, me too.
all feel.
Yeah.
Just kind of just.
I feel
I mean,
like
He's all feel. He's all
No, for
feel,
sure.
bro. It's beautiful.
I feel like it's one of those things where if you like, there's a difference, and that's what I learned because when I first started playing music, I played trombone as my first ever
Oh,
instrument.
wow.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
But when I first, I feel like there's a difference between learning an instrument with a teacher and then learning music as a whole thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
if you learn music, it's like you can translate it to different instruments because it's like it's like coming from a feel of what you want the expression to be rather than like these are the notes and this is the scale of this particular instrument and this is the correct form. It's more like I know what I want to what I want to say. I just don't know how to say it until you kind of just like figure it out yourself.
So would
That's
you
kind of-
say you're technically not?
I'm
trained in
not
music
very.
Theory?
I'm my theory's basically non-existent.
The best of us are,
It's like,
you know,
it's
my dad
all-
never, like, he just taught himself.
Yeah,
you know, it's crazy.
I think there are some. I think it's good. I think the very best people understand both, because then
Right.
you can apply the feel to the theory. But like, I think because my brain works in less of a logic-based way and more of a feel-based way and a more of like an intuition-based way, it's hard. Whenever I'm sitting there being like, this is the circle of fifths and this is like the correct math, and that's why if you end up in this key after this key, it's, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I've tried so many times to look at that, and then my brain just might as well be seeing like fucking
It's like
hieroglyphics
speaking a
scraped onto
different
the joint.
language.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always know, I can always hear it in my head, and then having JP there, you know, for all these years, I'm able to translate, because I can't physically do it, but I can hear the exact guitar line, so I'll just like vocalize it
You
to
know
him.
exactly what you want
Yeah,
to hear
yeah.
every time. You
I just
kinda
can't do it.
guide down the whole path.
For sure, yeah.
But then, like, alternately to that, when I'm in producer mode, I'm like a fucking nerd. I know like all the like. For some reason, my brain really wanted to like all of like I could listen to something and be like, yeah, that is the frequency that's poking out is at like 450 hertz or something.
Yeah.
And most of the time,
really
we
nerd out on just
exactly.
frequency.
Yeah.
And I hear it but can't explain it,
Yeah.
and that was, you know, sometimes where there was, you know, you're like, please give me a specific note, and I'm just like, bro, I don't know, it just feels like it felt different before.
We've got 4 minutes to the next song. That came around fast. Me and my monster. Let's all go over to the
Let's
YouTube chat,
go,
man.
dude.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Let him out the
Let's
cage,
Let's
man.
get back. I'm gonna pause this screen. Let's all get over to the YouTube.
Yeah, this
chat.
is kind of like a personal
Me and
one
my
for me in
monster.
a way. You don't really think about it that way, but it's like, it's one of those ones where I feel like I didn't realize how personal I was getting in that verse until like way after the fact, and then be like, wow, dude, I actually am kind of talking about like a traumatic, strange existence in this world. I mean, you too, and we share that, and I think that's like one of the things we bond on the most.
It's kind of like I'll explain a little bit like before it plays, but it's kind of like I don't know if you guys saw the movie Donnie Darko, where it's like the monster that you carry with you is also strangely comforting because you've known of his presence your whole life, and the monster can be anything. It can be like mental health, it can be anxiety, it can be depression, just that voice inside of you that doesn't always feel like it's your friend, basically this kind of like stopping you be the person, or like putting hurdles in your way, but at the same time you're so familiar with it that there's a bit of comfort in that anxiety and depression, just because if it wasn't there you'd be like, oh,
You'd be alone.
I'm so used to it being there. So that's
you'd be completely alone without him sometimes.
Yeah,
At least
yeah.
I'm an only child, so it's like without my monster, like, you know, so it's like, and you build almost like a dependency with him, you know, and it can be toxic, but it can also be comforting, and it's like, yeah, it's fucked up. We're all fucked up, man. You know what I mean? Like I'm the first to admit I've learned a lot of how fucked up my brain is in more recent years. So. You learn and you deal with your circumstances. We're all just trying to live this human existence. That's really all there is. We do our best, you know?
This is a song for anyone with their monsters, right? If you guys head over to YouTube now, it's fucking playing.
Scratching on my insides, no peace from a freak of nature.
Right, you're good? Happy?
Just I'll change it to me and monsters.
Me and my monster?
Yeah, just scroll down.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Are we back?
Monsters chat. This.
Monster?
Yeah.
What did we think, guys? What did we think?
Up. Sorry, guys.
Let's scroll up.
Yeah.
More,
Yeah.
more, and close this one.
Lunatic Lullaby?
No, end of the world chat.
You got
The upper one.
Yeah.
Wow,
This
chat,
one? Wait, I'm confused.
chat's going
Yeah.
crazy. Chat's
what
going
about it?
crazy.
One up. Yeah.
I think my chat's
Oh,
gone
fuck.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, wait, because it changes the little logo.
Recognize me without the ball.
Interesting. Well, guys, that few minutes was all worth it because now we've got a little logo in the corner.
Yes.
What do you guys think, man? Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, they were digging.
yeah,
they were
that's awesome.
digging. That seemed like a.
Oh, yeah, that looks good. Is that the CRTV?
Yep.
Is that post CRTV?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
I was thinking like the sorry. I was thinking like the corners of the screen in focus.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah.
It's just black around it.
Oh, is it? Well, you don't see the edges of the screen. Alright, okay, I'll do then.
Okay.
Alright, fuck it.
I'm
Alright.
gonna get a full-
Alright. That was the last music video that we were just editing in real time.
Fuck my life. Fuck my life.
With Adam. ADHD, man.
Yes, yes.
Superpower. What do you guys think? Take a bow.
Ah, yes. Can't really do it. You can only do one arm.
Yeah. Let's get a celebratory moose,
Let's go.
a celebratory tarantula. I wish we
Webby
could
did
hear
it.
these.
Why is that? You can't hear it.
Because it's just muted, otherwise we'd hear our own
okay,
selves.
yeah, that's-
Leia, you're on the screen. Yeah,
Webby
you can
did
come on.
it.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Leia.
Hello.
Princess Leia, can you explain to the good people, they asked what was in this and I didn't really have an accurate answer.
So we did an NAD, and then this is a concoction of B vitamins, zinc, high dose vitamin C, and amino acids. So all the goodies, and a litre of Hartmann's.
Oh,
Hartmann's is like a fluid with like potassium and stuff.
Okay.
you sure it's none of that Pfizer shit? Oh wait, you're about to do the vein? Are you doing the vein? I gotta look away. I don't like the vein.
Damn, we got Ivy live on stream.
Can I ask what your name is again, sir?
Leah.
Yeah, what?
There you are.
Oh, it's because I call my
I'll
sister
allow
Leia.
it. I'll allow it.
It's from a place of love. I call my sister Leia or Leia.
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I'm not good with veins. I'm not good with
We
veins.
love a Leia.
You did good.
Thank you.
You're brave.
I am. Brave little toaster.
How you feeling here, Web?
I feel like I gotta pee. But in general, good. I think
That was a
good,
lot of
yeah.
fluids for one man's veins.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Mega hydrated.
I was mega
Yeah.
dehydrated, so I think that if anything, that just brought me back to a balance. I may or may not have done. I fucked around a little bit last night. Fucked around and found out when
Yeah.
I couldn't fall asleep until 6:30 a.m.
we had a little
Staring
bit
at
of
the
a
ceiling.
post album launch party thing up in the studio, and we set up like the drums, we set up all the guitars and shit. Had a big jam up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But we have
Thank you so
uh,
much. Thank you so much.
w-
I'm going to immediately
suffering
take a
for
piss. I will be back after I urinate.
Yeah. How did all right, JP? They said, how did we find working together? I think,
Yeah.
mate, I think it was just fucking seamless.
Man, it
dude.
was just it was super seamless,
Yeah.
especially because we're both producers.
Yeah.
And it's interesting with me because I like do a lot of work by myself too.
Same here, man.
And it's like, you know, I don't know, I just have a way of producing stuff out. So working with you, I feel like we just shared a lot.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, because I've worked with a few producers, but I
Yeah.
feel like it was one of those times where it was like there was a bit of a shared language where it was just like
Exactly.
I
yeah.
feel like there was like
And it was like that from the start too.
No,
like,
innit?
right when we jumped in the album, it was.
like some fucking sort of telepathy shit going on.
Yeah.
Man, JP, like I can't say it enough. I said it a bunch yesterday at the party, man. Such a fucking sick
Got
producer.
a lot of
Such
people asking me about this bong. I'll be taking a few rips in the duration of this.
What have
stream.
you got on the
So
channel?
there's-
What have we got? What we say? What books am I reading at the moment? I'm reading. I'm reading a lot of books on acting at the moment. So I'm reading. I just read the Meisner one, and I'm reading. I've forgotten his name. The actor prepares one. It's the. He's got a. Hang on. You guys will know it. Begins with S. Famous method actor, teacher. You know what I mean? It's on the fucking tip of my tongue. An actor. Wait, I'll find it now. An actor prepares. Stanislavski. Yeah, exactly. Stanislavski, an actor prepares, man. Brilliant. I've basically just been trying to, for the sake of my music videos and just for the sake of life, really, been trying to like lock more into techniques behind acting and trying to kind of, and I really like all the method acting stuff because it's less about acting and more about like how do you throw yourself into a feeling, which I feel like that's like quite a common thing with music as well. So
Yeah.
you know, like you're making a tune, you kind of want to put yourself into the feeling of what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you gotta like engulf your whole self.
Exactly, yeah. Even if you go into the studio, be like, oh, I feel fucking great today. You're writing a sad song. You just kind of have to like put yourself in that space to make it, because it's got to be. I feel like with any art, it's got to be honest. That's like one of the most important things. It's got to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can I don't know. I feel like a lot of these skills are super transferable. So I feel like with learning like acting techniques, you can kind of take that to music, and then vice versa as well. Because I feel like naturally when I've done acting shit, when people are like, oh yeah, you just got to do this, I'm like, oh yeah, of course you do, because it's like this intuitive thing of like.
Have you done a lot of acting?
It's all been like self motivated for music videos so far. So any project, I did actually get asked to do a movie recently in Canada, but the script, it was like rom-com, and I was like, I didn't really see myself in a like, it was big budget, big movie thing, but I was like, I just didn't really see myself in that. So like, even though
I don't fuck with rom-coms.
It's not that I don't fuck. I like a good comedy, and I like to watch a rom-com, but like myself, like for my first thing, like I wouldn't want to do something like that and then necessarily like get typecast as that sort of thing, you know what I mean? I feel like if I'm going to take a first role in anything, I want it to be like, probably like, I'd love to play like a bit of a, either like a villain character.
Yes, definitely.
Or
that would be sick.
Just because it's really, I feel like
there's so much more dynamic.
And there's so much more depth to a good villain.
I feel
like a surface level villain is just bad for the sake of being bad, but I feel like good villains have the relatability of like, oh, I understood the journey of how you got here, even though the things you're doing are fucking awful, but I understand the part of the
and they're just like, the dialogue's better with them, like, you know, they're just so much more interesting. I've always been a villain guy.
Yeah. Like,
I love like Be Prepared by Uncle Scar. That's my fucking song, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like
even the Disney villains.
Yeah, even the Disney villains had the best songs.
But even, even like the superhero ones, like the Joker or like Thanos, it's like the reason that makes them so good is you understand how they got to where they were. Even like Thanos, when he's like, you guys are just fucking everything up. He's kind of got a point that everyone's fucking everything up, you know. So it's like that point of like, and there's that moment where he gets defeated, and he's just and he's sat. I'm just nerding out right now, by the way, super weird. There's that moment where he's like, you can see that sadness of like, he's not doing it for some sort of power thing. He's doing it because there's the genuine part that wants to help, but. I don't know. I just always say those.
You wonder if the villains of the world like have those same sort of justifications, like the Bill Gateses and stuff. Did they start somewhere where it's like, you know what I mean? They wanted to.
I feel like everyone, to a certain point. I feel like there are some people that are exceptions to the rule, but everyone to a certain point wants to justify what they're doing to frame themselves on the side of good, no matter what it is that they're doing. There's like this. I know, yeah. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. I've just been like going deep into all those books, and I might even like take some improv classes or something at some time if I find some good ones. Just go. I've always thought that'd be mad fun, man. Do you ever watch Whose Line It Is It Anyway?
Oh, of course, dude.
I fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
Me and my buddies, we still say it's time to say good night. You know, like so that, and just get out the phone. Yeah, that was a great show. They had Colin. Who was the other? They had. Oh man, and Wayne Brady was on it at the time. Yeah, the early era of that was a great show, man. You never see that on TV anymore. I almost like forgot that existed, bro.
Did you ever? Oh, this fucking exposure thing's fucking off. Did you ever you know when you're doing music video takes, do you ever find
Colin Mockery? That's it. Yeah.
Did you ever find with music video takes that you know, if you're having to repeat the same act, because this is the main reason I wanted to dive into it, because I want it just to be in it every single fucking time, and it's quite hard to sometimes be like, sometimes you get a take and it's so natural because you like forget yourself there and you're like embodying whatever character it is you're playing in that thing. But do you ever find it where sometimes it feels mad robotic and then sometimes it feels like, oh, I just did that?
Yeah. Oh, sometimes, like Down the Road is the best. Like, bro, that was like, I left my body when I was writing that. Like, I still remember, like, I'd like chain you to the ground. I was pacing around. I was fucked up. I was like, I don't know how many Twisted Teas deep. Did a little,
you had to like get
drugs,
into a certain zone.
But it's like I had to like lower all the barriers in my brain for what download was coming to me from the ether to accept it, and that was the specific moment. There were a lot of moments like that through this album, but
it's like trying to hack that flow state, because I find that with playing live as well. It's like that moment, and like I'm always looking for the thing that makes me hack that flow state so that I can get into that moment where me, the fucking analytical, critical voice,
Yeah, no, I hear
gets
you, bro.
the fuck out of the way. Because once that's gone and you're just being whatever the fuck you need to be, or like say if I've done like the Money Games, if I'm trying to be a character, the reason that you have to do a lot of takes is because there are some takes there where you're like, yeah, I kind of technically hit all the points.
Yeah, but you don't fucking
I
feel
didn't feel
Yeah.
any of that. But then the funny thing about film that's different to music is sometimes you can look back at a take that felt mad robotic to you, and then it's like, it's got everything there.
Yeah.
Shit, but I didn't actually, I felt that was like completely the wrong one. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's this weird synergy of like, but I'm always trying to like close that gap, so there's never times where I feel like I'm kind of trying to put it on. And it's
Yeah.
just on,
It's just
dude.
natural because we're both capable of that. And unfortunately, drugs and alcohol for me has been like the thing that lowers those doors. Because I have these doors in my fucking brain. I analyze, you know me. I'm the list keeper of Inpatient. I'm the one who's like, I'm the taskmaster. Like, hey, don't forget we got to do this. You know, and I think that's a really important role that I filled in this, being my like OCD, ADHD, Adderall. But it's like, that's why I drink on stage. I go out with my bottle of Jameson, and it's like, unfortunately, I'm like handcuffed to it, but it allows me to like become who I need to be without judging myself. Because I feel like I'm a very like, I'm very critical of myself. I'm always like, maybe it's like insecurity, you know, and maybe that's from a bunch of childhood, whatever the fuck, you know. At a point, you just kind of, you deal with what you got, and you know, we all find our ways to, in this line of work, become who you need to in those moments and just be truly present. That's really what it is, man. It's like
that, and I think that's why, because because I've stepped away from doing, I'm drunk fucking over a decade. I haven't done class A's in over a fucking decade,
which is great.
So, but that's why I'm trying, like with the acting stuff. It's like trying. I feel like most things in life, even fucking beyond acting, music and shit, is just trying to undo a lot of the things that happened to you from since you were a child until you were an adult, right? Because it's like a kid doesn't think about how self-conscious they are.
Exactly.
They just do shit, right? They'll just pick up an instrument and fucking, even if they suck, they're just going to go at ham. Or if they're going to like pretend they're in a made-up world, they'll just do it full steam ahead. And I feel like you're an adult, and the more times you get pulled up or criticized or something, the more like layers you're going to put on.
Society does this to us.
Yeah. So like, I feel like good acting is like, how can I take off these fucking layers and stop being so self-aware, so I can just be a feeling rather than be a feeling plus the analysis of that feeling plus the analysis of what
are people going to think about it? How are people going to, like, you know, it's a lot, and it's acting, it's laying down your vocals in the studio, it's performing and being truly there, which is one of the most at-home feelings. Even though I go out with my Jameson and shit, but it's like when I'm on stage, so many people are afraid of being in front of people and shit like that. That's the only time where everything fucking drifts away. It's then, and it's when we're like locked in the studio and really like pursuing something creatively. Those are the only two moments where it's like all of these things that plague me, and with the insecurities and the thoughts and the analyzing and just like, what is society gonna think of this, that, and the other thing? And those moments are so pure and they're so childlike. You know what I mean? You're just having fun. And we've just lost our way, man. It's like technology's added a whole nother layer to it with our phones and shit, man. It's just
crazy.
I feel like that's one of the biggest, like, one of the biggest blessings and curses of modern life is that, like, we've got the ability to be more interconnected and share more art and expression than we ever have in the history of life. And then the other side of that sword is the way that social media is set up. We're also simultaneously so fucking self-aware to the point that it sometimes becomes crippling, because you're like, everything that everyone does, even people who don't choose to put themselves in the spotlight, are kind of doing that with social media. So like, everything is now under this filter of like, fucking, I'm gonna really think about.
And people are fucking mean on the internet, bro. Like doing this line of work, we get used to it. We get thick skin. We have to. You literally cannot survive doing. Like, I've been a hip hop artist for 17 years. Like hip hop in particular, white rapper, circa 2009. Like that. That was. Everyone's just like, oh, you ain't Eminem. It's like, damn, bro. This is what we're judging off of, man. I'm like fucking still in my early 20s. But
it's so funny. I watched like a comedy sketch about it, but I think it was we were talking about, Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. So he had a stand-up on Netflix. I think he's such a fucking talented dude, man. We were talking about it last night about Atlanta, and he wanted to make it sort of like, like his version of Twin Peaks, basically, man. It was so sick. But he was on his stand-up show. It was just like, it was so bang on. He was like, music and maybe a little bit of acting. It's one of the only areas in any profession where if you're like, what I made is fucking amazing, someone's going to be like, a little bit conceited, aren't you, bud? Like a little bit full of yourself. Like imagine you're a baker and you make this fucking amazing loaf of bread.
Be
and you're
proud
like,
of what the fuck you excel in, what you become a master in. Be fucking proud of it. There's no shame in that.
Yeah,
but
no,
now it's like,
funny.
someone exactly. It's fuck that, bro.
I think there's a because I think you can still be, because it's not like you're walking out and be like, I'm the fucking best and everyone else sucks. I think
no, it's like
ego
I've become a master at one specific thing because I dedicated my entire life to becoming good at it, and I finally nailed it. I feel better about saying it on this project because it's all of us.
Yeah.
So I've been super casually throwing around, this is the best album to come out in 10 years because it's all of us. It's not just me. I don't feel as like it's a conceited take. But would it be conceited if it was just, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, I think I'm good. Like,
I feel like it's a subjective opinion, and also, because music, so much of a big thing for anybody watching as well who's thinking about picking up an instrument for fun or whatever. It's like so many people stop themselves doing things like becoming a filmmaker, becoming a musician, because they're like, oh, I'm scared I won't be good enough, or I'm scared.
Right.
Everyone's gonna start.
Oh, you're gonna fail forward a million times, bro. I was trash when you know what I mean? But it's like I just stayed doing it, and it's like confidence is necessary in this line of work. Like, be fucking confident. Think you're the best, even when you're not the best yet. But don't let that bleed out into other parts of your life. You know what I mean? It's like if I carried the Chris Webby behind the microphone or on stage energy into the rest of my life, then I'd be a fucking dick. But it's like, I suck at almost everything else. So it's really ridiculous how bad I am at almost everything else. So, you be proud of what you spend your life getting good at, man. Like, there's no fucking shame in that. There's no shame in a lot of shit. Like, we've turned into this shaming society, bro. It's really like, and I dealt with enough of that shit as a kid. That's part of, like, I have a rebellion towards, everybody getting shamed, put in boxes, and judged constantly. It's like, I get it. We're putting ourselves out there. People are going to judge. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Good thing it's the best album to come out in 10 years.
Any questions? Oh, Pete. Am I bad at anything? I'm bad at reading instruction manuals from, like, furniture that comes from the internet. Really, really bad at that. Really, not very good at soccer, football. Actually, most sport, anything that requires coordination. Everyone in the chat is now pointing out all the things I'm bad at. Thanks, guys.
Oh, dude, my list. Dude, all sports. Oh my god, I was so bad, and my parents made me try all of them.
Yeah.
Just to, like, be the worst. Everything, dude. I was in the outfield, like, fucking in Little League, just like they'd be like, "Stop picking weeds," and I'm like, "Oh." Like,
no, but that's why in school, like, I just fucking locked myself away, because while everyone's playing footy at dinner time, I'll be in fucking the music room, just like piano and stuff. So it was a blessing and a curse that I have 2 left feet, but
no, I can't dance for shit. That's another thing.
I can bust some moves, man.
Well, to the robot, that was cool.
I've bust a few moves. No, I used to do like a little bit of breakdance and shit. I still got some moves in there.
Wow.
A couple of moves in there.
What? Oh, next Mason Jar. So this is a big JP moment right here.
Should we talk about how this track came about?
So all the percussion in this song is JP playing a mason jar. I believe I was laying on my floor in the studio on ketamine. This was before Ren came out.
I was smoking a lot of weed.
He was smoking so much weed. He was like trying to reach the Clockwork Elves like through weed instead of DMT. I don't know what he had going on.
Yeah.
And
really a result of like smoking a lot of weed and like
whatever I had going on.
And I was like, okay, let me just start making the beat out of the mason jar where the weed's in it.
Yeah. And it just, all percussion in this is the mason jar. And then this was the only one, I think, where we had a hook prior to us working together, and it was so weird that I was like, yo, I think Ren's gonna actually love this. I think this might actually be perfect for this project.
Yeah.
So this was like a web JP creation at first, and then we showed it to Ren, and Ren, the energy he brings to it.
Perfect.
And mind you, there will be an extra special treat regarding this one to come next week on my YouTube page. That's all I'll say about it.
Stay tuned.
That's all I'll say about it.
Yo.
Webby did it.
Hell yeah, man. We've got 4 minutes. Have you got any any questions? Did JP ever not smoke weed during this production? Did you have a day?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
The answer,
What?
the answer is no.
The answer is no.
He was furious
That's a
the
firm
whole
no,
time.
dude.
How am I doing health wise? We've got 3 minutes to get into this, but I'll give you a quick summary. I found a new doctor after Mexico. Mexico was really intense. It kind of peeled back another level of health, but it took me a long time to recover from. I had another massive dip over Christmas after that. Found a new doctor, amazing, brilliant doctor just outside of Brighton. Been treating with them with another American doctor remotely, who's kind of joined in from that because it's quite a complex thing, and I'm doing it a lot better, man. I'm on a lot of meds and stuff at the moment, but they're helping a lot. So I'm these days compared to then, I'm doing a hell of a lot better than I was then, and I'm good enough to be doing these shows in summer. I was good enough to do the Big Push tour and not crash too hard, so it's fucking good, man. I'll get into that a little bit more because we've only got a few minutes, but yeah.
I got a gallon of water in me. I'm still fucking thirsty.
Doing
One person.
for the most part, I'm doing
Thank you.
I'm doing a fair bit better, man. Yep. We've got about a minute, so let's go over to that chat, guys. Let's see. We'll see you after Mason Jar, guys.
Let's go. Enjoy.
Let's
y'all.
go. Enjoy it. Let me get on there. Be right back.
So high that JP forgot how to make beats. Now he's drumming on a mason jar. Webby did it.
Not that, but I've asked him. But
Dude, if you pull that off, that'd be nuts. Like literally no. That'd be insane.
Yeah, we just uploaded
Nuts. Like,
the next video that's coming out.
Let's go.
Now we just finished editing it.
Dude,
And
well, it's
uploaded
up. It's
Dr.
up.
Myers.
The last video just got uploaded, according to Connor. That's fucking
We good?
insane. What is wrong with us?
All right.
Why do we do things like this?
What'd y'all think of Mason Jar?
Yeah, what'd you guys think of
Make
Mason
some
Jar?
noise for JP, dude, on the fucking mason jar. What a legend. Oh my
Took a bunch of bong rips.
god. Yeah, he was just outside getting all high.
You know, theme song for me.
Yeah,
we got the
that is the
mason jar.
JP like official. Obviously, he's involved in the entire thing, but that's like the real like JP shining moment, and I love that because he's a third of Inpatient, you know. So it's like it's nice to have him have that moment where he can really just like poke out. Not only like his contributions poke out on everything, but him as a namesake, you know, and as a character poke out on that, and I love that.
Yeah. Anyone else cut? Did anyone else cut Webby Trim with a food stamp card? That's a wild. I'm on Webby Trim at the moment. Oops. Okay, let me see. What does JP stand for?
Stands for my name, which is Jake Perpanic.
There we go.
There's my name.
I wish that we could do like a slow zoom. I'm gonna
Slow JP.
Yeah. I just want to figure out how to do that. Maybe. I'm gonna fuck up this whole equilibrium if I try.
I don't even know how you have all this shit going on right now, bro. I'm so bad at technology.
Oh
compared to you.
Wait.
I tried to do Twitch one time, but I never knew how to do shit like this, and it was just me fucking with a GoPro playing video games. I'm like, you know,
it's one of those things where the learning curve is so. The first time we did this, it took me so long to actually like get it. I used to do this all the time.
yeah,
But,
it's a lot. It's a lot, man. People forget how many extracurriculars we have to pick up just in order to do the one thing we wanted to do in the first place, which is make music.
Yeah.
We got to learn all this side shit. And what I kind of learned with Twitch is like, it was cool, but also like for me, video game time is sacred. Like I'm an only child. Video game time for me was always so fucking sacred. So it was like cool sharing it with people, but also the way I play. Sometimes I want to like do an extra loop, make sure I didn't miss any collectibles, but now I feel like I'm being watched and like, oh, this is boring, stick to the story. But like, I don't want to miss, you know, so.
What was that game you were streaming? It was the
Wukong.
Samurai. Was that the Samurai?
Wukong. That is one of the hardest games I've ever played, probably the hardest game I ever played. It broke my mind, my soul, but I got so good at it that I beat it a second time and got a platinum trophy.
Nice.
Because you can do whatever you set your mind to, folks.
Very nice.
Wow.
Yes.
You got chat. What are we saying? We got any gamers in the chat? Are you any games that we
Big up
recommend?
the gamers. Big up the gamers. Fuck Sony getting rid of fucking hard copies. What is this world? All right.
Just this world. I started playing my Switch 2 recently because I was traveling a lot with the big push. So I'm playing a lot of what have I been playing recently? Cyberpunk again. I've got the Final Fantasy VII remake. Fire.
You were just playing some shit holding a little fucking chameleon guy.
High on Life 2.
I got shit. That looks
crazy.
funky.
Yeah. That
Is there a story mode to that?
Yeah.
All right.
Story. Yeah.
Good story?
I know, but I just started playing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It looks good.
All right.
Yeah. I think it's creators of Rick and Morty, so I reckon it'll be good.
I just beat Expedition 33. That game was like having to relearn how to play Magic the Gathering. It was so fucking hard. It was like a turn-based.
I feel like my patience for like super in-depth, like I tried to play Elder Scrolls, the Morrowind one, but I just like...
I never even tried that one.
My patience for like...
In our time.
It used to be really good, but like for games that are quite slow, that are massive open world, I just find myself zoning out.
I just started
I need a
Red
lot
Dead.
going on.
Oh, you just started Red Dead too.
Red Dead,
Oh,
yeah.
congratulations. Be
Yeah,
prepared for the
overdid.
greatest video game experience one can experience in this life. Best
Yeah.
game of all time, if you ask me.
Okay. I think Cyberpunk takes it for me, man. Cyberpunk's so good.
I never played it.
So good.
That's fucked up. I've heard you mention it so many times. I still haven't played it. It
I'm
makes me
gonna
feel like a bad
I'm gonna go
friend.
on record and say I think it was better than GTA, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I just feel like it was just cooler. I just thought it was Cyberpunk was so good.
All right. I'll
Yeah,
try it out.
But new GTA though. The new GTA looks. Have you seen all like the leaks for the new GTA?
I've seen some things. I've read some things
Yeah,
that
so they-
sound like it's going to be
Was there
so
a
crazy.
gameplay leak?
Yeah, there was. But then they also have it's like you can do social media within
Yes,
the game.
you can do
Yeah,
social
right.
media within the game. The NPCs remember you, so
It's
they
like-
are all living their own full life.
That's crazy.
brain
Yeah.
rot,
That's
brain
insane.
rot within a brain rot.
Yes,
It's like brain
yes.
rot section.
Just what we need.
So like
That's what starts to concern me is like, yo, how consuming is this? Because the Grand Theft Autos I already blocked off 2 weeks after this shit comes out. My girlfriend better not expect much from me, you know, in regards to anything. I'm going to be playing this game. I'll be getting up to go to the bathroom,
yeah.
and maybe to get Uber Eats at the door and taking my dog out and playing Grand Theft Auto.
They're saying tattoo tour web.
Tattoo tour.
Yeah.
You're on the front page of Twitch right now.
Oh.
When you go on twitch.tv.
Fire. Yeah,
Wow.
amazing. Well,
That's crazy.
hello new people on Twitch. If you're
Wow,
joining us.
like this right here is.
Apparently we've made the front page
Wow.
of Twitch right now, which is really cool. Connor just let
Look
me.
at
Connor, do you want
us.
to come and say hello?
Yeah.
Connor.
Connor, come on, come on.
Nah.
You don't like the limelight. I respect it.
Connor's being camera shy, man.
I got someone asking if I've ever sang.
Yeah,
on
apparently
a book.
we've just made the front page of Twitch, by the way. So if anyone's new who don't know who we are, we've just released an album called Impatient that's out now.
Well, not released all the way.
Yeah.
Releasing.
Releasing. It's going to be out really, really soon. So if you guys want to join us on this, come on YouTube after this. We'll put a link.
is even next?
The big man Connor. Let's go.
Yeah, there he is.
Webby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, love this guy. Love this guy.
Yeah.
Very important guy.
Come on, brother. A lot of love for Connor in the chat.
Yes, man. Me and Connor have
Good day, bro.
yeah, man. No, trust me. We've been stressing over
I've been
here.
up since 8 and I've been silent for like 6 hours till like 2 p.m. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't worth getting up early, ready for the day, bro.
Have we got any?
I feel like I
questions
need
for
a Connor because I share your burdens and then also have to do like a lot like the Ren type stuff, and it's like that dichotomy drives
Yeah.
me fucking crazy.
No, it's a
It's
lot.
too much.
It's a lot.
I mean, I have a team, but like for this specific thing, you know what I mean? It's like I micromanage my own self. I drive myself up a wall. I'm insane. I've really just come to terms with that. It is what it is. Judge me if you want.
Webby, we say Webby needs a cut. We're working on cloning him. If anyone wants them, he'll be up on the.
You don't want
on the
two
merch
of me.
store.
You don't want two. No one needs two Chris Webbies, bro.
Two Connors, man.
One
We're
is
gonna mass
plenty.
produce
Oh
them.
yes, clone Connor. Sure.
Can me, my mind, not be with you though?
You put my mind in my body, your mind in my body in a clone.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, no.
As long
Why are we
as I don't-
confusing this?
As long as I don't feel your presence.
You don't want to get accustomed to my monster. Oh no, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't need two Chris Webbies though. That there's
We got a lot of
One is
demands for Connor. Yeah, so we'll have premium different edition Connors, like $10 on the store soon, man. So there'll be different Connors for every.
Yeah,
occasion.
we have our sex toys coming. The Inpatient sex toys, official blow up, full size.
All
Genitalia.
Connor.
Yeah, and they're all of Connor.
Yeah.
We just put our tattoos on his body.
Yeah, they're
Collect
all
all four.
Connor, yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for that, man. Are we getting figurines? Oh shit, we did actually have a think about we designed some that look really fucking cool. John.
Yeah. The down the road ones. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I think
That
so
looked
much
really
of the merch of Inpatient is going to come retroactively.
Yeah, true.
Because we've been so engrossed
Yeah.
in finishing this, as you can
Yeah.
fucking see, down to the wire.
I feel like so many of the character designs on the lyric video of Down the Road were so cool. So we've been thinking about how we can potentially bring that to life and turn it into something. Just because, man, I loved.
It was so cool. It
Yeah,
was-
yeah. And
they nailed that visual
Yeah,
like
no, it was
to
so
a
cool.
fucking T. I think everyone appreciated that too. But there'll be I'm designing video game controllers, Inpatient video game controllers, PS5 controllers. I have some jerseys in the works, but they got all the merch that's dropping with the shit, and then I think we'll all just be kind of adding to the universe as time goes.
Big up Brigitte. She's away on her birthday. That's why Kai's not here today as well, by
Right.
the way. So
She's a G.
yeah, B's
She's
gone,
great.
They've gone to Spain. B, Josh, Kai, Emil, all that lot. They've gone to Spain to celebrate B's birthday.
All of them great. All of them great, man.
Decided to have a birthday when we were releasing an album. God, but so
Yeah,
we-
that's fucked up. Who has a birthday today? Like, that's, come
But
on, don't be selfish.
So I had to stay behind and hold down the fort and release this album. Otherwise, we would be in Spain right now celebrating. But yeah, no. So B's having a birthday, man. Happy birthday, everyone in the chat. They might be watching this, so give lots of birthday love because they might be watching this in Spain. I'm sure they probably are. Big up. But yeah, so B absolutely smashed the vinyl design. She did all the design for the vinyl, for the CDs, for the merch. So anything that you see on the store, that's all done by B. So big up. Yeah,
You got a good team, kid. You got a good team. You got people around you who love you. You can tell they take the time to understand you.
Yeah, man.
And that's something that I feel like we all bonded on. We all understand each other.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
just really important when you have like people who are so fiercely creatively driven.
Yeah,
They
no,
can be misunderstood.
team
often.
is everything. And I think the cool thing about all those guys is like I knew them all independently outside of what I was doing way before, and then
Assembled.
I'd always kind of bring them in for things, but there was no fucking money back then, so it was like
Yeah, I know
anything
about
that
that
we would
too.
do was kind of like done on a shoestring, and then the second things started blowing up, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna employ my friends because like I'd worked with other teams before, and it's quite hard to like explain your vision and them really to get it, or sometimes it's them trying to put their idea of what it should be, which like I don't know, I was just so sick of like whenever I'd work with like indie labels and stuff, like meetings about like a 1 hour long meeting about
Everything's a
TikTok.
meeting. Oh, let's sit down, let's chat, let's have a meeting. It's like, bro, let's just figure this out right now. We're on the phone right now. What is this LA shit? You know what I
Nothing
mean?
makes me want to blow my brains out more than like a
Yeah,
1
let's
hour
chat
long
tomorrow.
meeting
We're
about-
on the phone right now. Like, let's get this done. I'm from Connecticut. I'm right north of New York. We get it done.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just
The label system, it's all, yeah.
but-
But whoever it is, whether it's people you had before or people that come to you through your journey, you end up, like, I've had my same core people around, especially like my tour team. Like, I've been with my drummer for 12 years, my DJ for like 10, my tour manager for like 10, like plus more, honestly. It's like, and they become brothers in a way, being an only child, you know, you build that bond.
Yeah,
I feel
for
like I
sure,
had
man.
that with you guys, and it's just fucking cool. And they take the time to understand you. But sometimes, you know, and a counter to your point, but only in a way where when you have people around you who you trust, if they disagree with you sometimes, it's people who you could disagree back, but you'll listen to them because they might be right.
Exactly. Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. And that's what I like.
Because we're not always right, you
No,
know.
no.
Sometimes our visions are just too.
No, exactly, and
you know.
and these guys will, like, Connor will pull me up on something if he doesn't think he can get done, and he'll be honest about it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes my ambition can get a little bit ahead of me.
Yes.
But I, one of the things that I really try and like encourage and inspire in kind of like any working environment, music, whatever, is like, how can you? Every individual person will have their passion, right? So it's like, how can you work in this ecosystem that feeds your passion so that you do the best work? So like, it's design and drawing art. So like, giving her the space to do what she does best.
Yep.
Then like, you know, but then everything's kind of helping each other as well. So it's like,
I'm the biggest yes man there is, bro. I never say no.
come on then. No, you're a fucking try it.
I'll try it. I'll give it a crack.
No matter what it is. Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you
yeah.
make sure Ren's comfortable, because Ren being comfortable is very important to his like creative conductivity, and I feel like
I think it's important for the world, bro.
it's
For
very
real, like,
important
I
for the
think that-
world. And sometimes I like I said, I have to do some of your duties on a day-to-day basis, but like that's a product of my own creation. You know what I mean? Because it's like I had my own journey to get where I am. So I got fucked over a lot of times, had to regroup, ended up, you know, back living at my parents after not, back living at, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of tries and fails, and, you know, even some reconsiderings, you know, midway through to be like, dude, do I got to get a real job? Was this all for nothing? You know what I mean? And it's like, those are the moments. I feel like once it took you a while to get there, but it's been a clean, you know, like upward trajectory, whereas like mine was like, mixtape era, MySpace, like that shit, and then it was like, and it was like, oh fuck, dude, my money was mismanaged. I'm fucking.
It was funny. I don't know if you've even heard the origin story of how I met Connor, but I met Connor the same day that I met Sam Tompkins.
Really?
Yeah, because I was walking home after busking. I was like 23, and this is when I was still really, really ill. So I was like, I wasn't in the best shape and stuff. But every now and then, when I could, back then when I was 23, I'd go out and try and earn some money busking, because I was like, I was fucked, dude, like financially.
Oh yeah.
When you're left with ME, there's like very little support. But anyway, but I was walking home one day, I see Sam busking without an amp, and I'm like, this dude's got a fucking incredible voice, but no one can hear him because he hasn't got an amp. So I was like, dude, do you want to use my amp?
Nice.
Set him up with the amp,
Beautiful.
and then he played, and then the whole street stopped, and then like Sam was like 16 at the time, you know. So
Wow.
fucking,
It was still in school,
Wow.
like secondary school. So like
Insane. Is he? How much younger is he than you, or is he about the same age?
Sam is
6 years.
6 years younger.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Hang on, let me just make sure that the
That's
ads
super
are-
cool. And then
Ads
with
finished,
JP, I mean, dude, I started working with JP when he was fucking 15.
Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy. I've seen him like grow into a man and become like, you know, the ultimate. I've watched his back through this. You know what I mean? Because it's a crazy game. So it's like, I always had JP's back, and he has always had mine, and he helped me take my creativity to another level. But it's just so nuts. I think back to the first time you came over. I was living back at my parents' house
Yeah, that's
after
crazy.
having to move back from LA because I had no money. And there you were, little 15-year-old JP making banger fucking beats, and I'm like, what is this guy? And ever since, man, it's crazy.
But and I think that's so cool also as well, to be able to spot the potential in people, and like, because Sam was always going to do fucking amazing. And big up Sam Tompkins, by the way, on stream. He's
He's on right now?
No,
Oh,
just in general. He
was a big part of, like, I've seen obviously the
Sam
videos.
was a huge part of my journey.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The first thing that I did that had any sort of commercial success was with Sam. It was the song Blind Eyed. So like, that was working with him was the first time in my life I was like, oh shit. Even after, because I was ill, and the only time I was really able to start putting myself out there again was after the stem cell transplant. So for me, I was like, maybe my fucking ship has sailed, you know. So I was like,
Yeah.
And then doing that with Sam was the thing that gave me belief in myself. And
Kind of being a mentor.
Sam was so young and hungry. I wouldn't even necessarily call my relationship with him like a mentor relationship, because I'd like, my life had pressed pause for ages, and Sam's technical ability was like probably worlds beyond in the singing sense than what mine was, and that really
He's very
inspired
good.
me to start sing better, because like I'd work with Sam and he'd bust out these fucking insane high notes and riffs and shit, and I was like,
But you had the life experience. You'd been around on this earth longer.
I think
you know?
I had a lot more stories to bring to the table because of what I've been through, but Sam really brought the fucking just musical raw talent, and that really made me want to step up my game. So when I was working with him, and that's why I wouldn't necessarily call, like, he was my mentor in a way that I was probably his at the same time.
He
you know?
turned
It's
into
like-
mine.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
turned into mine. It's the craziest thing. Like, at first, of course, he's a little tadpole, you know, but, you know, all these years later, he's pushing me to do things even before we did this. And obviously, you guys both pushed me to try new things. But
Really
he pushed
just
me.
being able to build with each other.
Yeah, we absolutely built with each other. Like I said, I watched your back, but you turned into a mentor for me and pushed my creativity to new levels and did never let me like opt out and be like, this is good enough. And the best example of that I have is the song Pray for My Soul. We had it turned in and I had 2 rapped verses on it. They were good. They were kind of standard web verses, technical, cool. But he was like, bro, this song is so good. It's so powerful. You need to reapproach this. And I'm like, bro, it comes out in like 5 days. He's like, I'm telling you, bro, you have to do this. And I was like, all right, come to the house. And then now I have like a singing verse and a second rapped verse, but it's so much more raw and personal and poignant than it was. So like, that song would have come out different. And if you didn't, and he knows he has the stage to tell me those things. You know what I mean? Like, please push me to be better. Same goes for you, and same goes vice versa. There were a lot of times where I'm like, Bren, try that again, but try like this. You know what I mean? And it's so important to have that because a lot of people are afraid to say those things.
And that's why it is good not to be surrounded by people who are just going to always be like, yeah. It's not you want people who pull you up on certain things, be like, try it like this, or I think you can deliver it slightly better like that.
And it could be intimidating for a guy like you, like you are. You're Ren, bro. We see each other like this, but bro, how the world sees you is how I see you like that too, bro. Like you are generational talent. Not to blow your head up, but people would be intimidated to give someone like that a critique in the studio because you can do all these things.
They shouldn't be though.
I agree.
Because I feel like most of my life has actually been very heavily centered around collaboration. Like a lot of, actually I'd say more of the music that I've made than not has been collaboration. It's just where I feel comfortable. Like with a Big Push, with Sam, with you guys, with Chinchilla. Like if you look at my catalogue, I'd probably say that it's kind of almost a 50-50 split between collaboration and solo stuff.
Yeah.
But it's because I love working with somebody. It's like, I love putting myself in completely different environments with completely different sorts of artists, and I'm really looking forward to working with people that are like completely outside of the realms of anything else out there. But like I'd love to do shit with some like a classical composer. Or
Yeah. Oh,
awesome.
you'd kill that.
But,
it's a European mindset, like the collaborative shit, and we've talked about this. When you even go back to like the classic rock days, like so many of those guys who all worked together. Eric Clapton was in this band and that band, but so much of it was like UK. Like musicians going to the States and hip hop in America, bro. We're so competitive. We don't collaborate.
There was an element of it in America back in the day, though, because you had like Death Row. You had where you'd have cliques of different rappers.
Hip hop's lost its way a lot in a lot of ways, but an album like this though, like.
But even with that, there was a lot of competition also, like between the East and the West and.
Yeah. And in an album like this is different than getting a feature. I got 1 million features. I have DMX's last ever recorded verse, which is one of the craziest Chris Webby accolades. Unbelievable. Rest in peace to like the truth, man. DMX.
DMX is a legend.
DMX forever. But it's like ton of features and collaborations and friendships through it all. But this project is different than anything I've ever done in terms of how deep we went with it. Obviously, so. What's next?
So we got Dr. Myers, I think, is coming up next.
Holy shit, they managed to get it up?
Yeah, we got Dr. Myers, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so guys, Dr. Myers, this is another one of my favorite projects on the record. It's like very story based, and this one was cool because it allowed to cleverly do a couple of things that I sometimes default to, which is criticizing when the pharmaceutical and medical industry turn lives into profit, which I think is a fucking messed up. I think in all areas of business, the area where profit first mentality should be divorced the most from a business model is health, because we make so many awful decisions based on profit first mentality when it comes to health, man. So Dr. Myers was a little bit like that. It was a little bit of...
It's a weird story. I get to be the villain. I am Dr. Myers. I'm Dr. Myers. Dr. Rick Myers.
Yeah. So it's
nice to meet you.
It's the story of this kid, Jeremiah, who's involved in this medical trial. By the way, because I know that we're front page Twitch. Anyone new on Twitch who's just joining us?
That's so sick. We're on the front page right now, bro. That's fucking buddy.
Yeah. Wait,
big time.
Let me give it one of these.
Webby.
Right. Okay. Let me give it a moose bark. Right, yeah, fire. Right. Yeah, so for anyone who's joining us who doesn't know who we are, we're releasing an album called ASYLUM today on YouTube. If you go over to the YouTube and you search for Inpatient Dr. Myers, I'll write that in the chat. Patient Dr. Myers.
If they get this countdown in here in time, that's gonna be.
Ren Makes Music is my
crazy.
channel on YouTube. Ren.
We'll find out.
REN Makes Music.
That would be insane. And just Google Chris Webby, dude.
Yeah, and you can see
They'll
that
probably
on the
shadow
bottom of
ban
the
it,
screen
bro.
there as well. But
Probably a Pfizer commercial will come up.
guys, join along. It's going to be sick, man. All these tunes that we're releasing today, put a lot of work into them, a lot of love. So join along, man. It's going to be exciting. Thank you for everyone who's posting that link in the chat as well. By the way, big up.
Yeah, there's probably people in here who like aren't even hip to what's going on just because we're on the front. Yeah, so we are Inpatient, man.
Yeah,
Ren, Chris Webby, JP, we are Inpatient. We're dropping the best album you done heard in the past 10 years tonight.
Come on,
Tune in.
It will indeed be on Spotify, and there will be there's pre-orders to physicals as well. If people want a CD or a vinyl, we'll have those as well, man. It's gonna be good. Hell yeah. The next time I've got people asking, the next time we've got a stream set up, we're gonna try and do what we did. I don't know if anybody used to watch the old streams like years ago, but we had like guitars and mics set up. We were planning on doing that today, but technical shit, but we'll have that next time. So we'll have some live music and shit next time as well.
Let's go tap in.
Yeah, let's go. All right, we got 1 minute, guys. Let's see you over at YouTube. For anyone who's in the chat now, come over YouTube. Ren Makes Music. It's Dr. Myers. Enjoy the tune, man. I love this one. It's a good one.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's the boy to do.
Yo, how's it all going? That one's a bit of a heavier one. What do you guys think?
You guys still all right over there?
You guys okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fucked up song, Ren. Why did we write that?
I like that one.
I love that. I think
yeah.
like I was just saying, it adds a layer of density to the project. I feel like the project wouldn't be it without it.
It's funny, like, you know, it's kind of like a full circle moment a little bit. You know that when we were like talking about the villain thing.
Yes.
That's kind of like that. It's like Dr. Myers is the villain, but not the villain at the same time. You
Connor's the villain.
Yeah.
But you see his progression. He was justified in his work.
Yeah. You see that kind of you see why he was doing it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, he was still using these kids as fucking test subjects as well.
Course.
So it's like this, like.
And then his justifications for it, like, yes, I've got my own family, and okay, sure, you know, it's like
and
valid to a point.
And then the.
We are all just a bunch of numbers. Someone said that. I'm still in the YouTube chat. I'm not even looking at the right thing. But we're all numbers to these fucking people. In the medical industry and everything. You know, we're numbers and they want less of us. That's just facts. If you don't see it that way, you don't see it.
I think the nuance that I thought was quite good in it is there is a half truth in the line that it's. For the science to prevail, got to learn to live with the losses. It's
I've
like,
repeated in my thoughts. He just like over and over
do you know,
telling himself.
Do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of, because obviously there are better ways to do things, but it reminds me of, do you know that thought experiment where it's like there's one body on a train track and then there's 3 bodies on another train track, and it's like you pull a lever. If you have the ability to pull a lever to change the train's trajectory to the 3, it's got a slight hint of it, because it's like if you're put in a position where you know innocent lives may be sacrificed for 1,000 more innocent lives.
A perceived greater good. A perceived. We don't know what they were testing, though. You know what I mean? So it's like
no, exactly. But it's like a philosophical question of like, do the means justify the ends if there's any suffering in the means? Do you know what I mean? So it's like with that thought experiment, it's like if I can interject and save more lives, does that make it good in a moralistic sense?
Right.
But I don't think there's really an answer to that question.
No, there's not. It's a good thing we don't have to fucking make those decisions in this line of work, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know, I think the more people tell themselves those things, like, for the science to prevail, gotta learn to live with the loss. You repeat these mantras, and it allows people to do evil fucking things in this world, man.
And you can go even all the way back to, you can go as far back as the Holocaust, right?
Of course.
You've got people who are justifying these atrocious things, but they have to somehow frame it in their mind to be able to live with this fucking awful.
Well, because it
thing.
started as, you know, Germany trying to get back on track, and you know, and then it turns into this whole thing. You know, it's like it went from a campaign to a genocide.
Post Weimar Republic stuff. So it's like
yeah.
But I think understanding the journey of how somebody got to a place is then how you start reverse engineering something.
Right.
And then trying to find like how the fuck did you lose your way so badly to get to this point, and then what are the circumstances or conditions that you can kind of. But anyway.
And a guy like Dr. Myers, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't say inherently evil. Do you believe in inherent evil? Do you think there is unadulterated evil in this world?
I've been reading a lot of Nietzsche recently.
Okay.
And I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like in the. I touch on this in that high.
Or is it that some people get so far down that path we're talking about, where it is now irreversible? They've crossed over.
I touched on it in High Ren, that song, but I see it more as like the yin yang symbol. You know what I mean? Where there are always bits of dark and light in everything. And
of course, we are all light and dark. All of us. We all have darkness. We all have shadows.
And even destructive. There's a line in the Red Hot Chili Peppers: "Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation." That line kind of sums it up. It's like even in destructive decisions, creativity, birth, life can come from it. So it's like it's very hard to put things in a black and white box and say this is an inherently evil person decision, this is an inherently good, you know, because
everything's more nuanced than that. But
like
with evil, sometimes it does seem like some of these fucking.
Or that saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Of course, and that's a really good.
That's the flip on it. It's like
until it's not, and then it's just paved with fucking the bodies of the people you're.
Well, yeah, and
you know.
Did you watch? Fall of the House of Usher.
Yes, man. Because you told us, you and Kit were watching that at my house, and you left me with that little gem. That was a great fucking.
If anyone hasn't seen it, check out Fall of the House of Usher.
Because they all had it coming, but why does that not? That never happens in real life. The people who got it coming, they always get away. They live till 108. It's unbelievable.
If anyone saw that show, I actually think that they might have seen, because my song Money Game came out before it. There's a bit of dialogue in it about lemons. That's so similar to my song Money Game.
No shit, little inspo.
Yeah. But the dialogue went into they were talking about supply and demand. They were talking about influencers, marketing it. But it felt so close to that one bit. I mean, I didn't mind, man. I feel like creative license and inspiration. If he did take advantage, like inspiration from it, I think that's fucking brilliant. But it seemed really, really close. But like that, it's so on point with economics. Like the second that you understand how you apply human psychology to economics, you understand how these big corporations.
Oh yeah, and then it's really all numbers, and then it's like, you know, the old conversation about what monetary system, capitalism versus this versus that. It's like capitalism. I believe in, like, yes, you work really hard, become really good at something, you should be able to benefit from that. But then it's like predatory capitalism when taken to an extreme.
I think that's the issue, right? Is that
corporations have no soul.
Where we kind of. We're in late stage cortocracy capitalism, where if you're an independent business, if you're an independent business, usually if you become a successful independent business, you will be approached and you'll probably be like basically absorbed into the conglomerate.
Yeah, they buy them all out, no matter how they do it. We are two of the only independent operations at this level across any board. It's like us and a few like food and beverage, you know what I mean? Everything's bought out.
But it happened with Innocence movie. So loads of companies kind of get absorbed, and then the benefit of free market capitalism, where you have competing entities, which then is like a really good breeding.
Yeah, which is what we do.
It erodes all that, and then you also have less guardrails, because if you have like basically a monopoly that's a conglomerate, they basically can dictate the rules.
They dictate everything. They dictate the poison in the food, the fucking everything, bro. And how much it costs.
And then you have less. So it's like when people are like, no, capitalism is the only thing that works. It's like the issue with it is those guardrails were put in place, and that is always the final destination of capitalism, unless there's a guardrail.
They said face the mic.
Oh, sorry.
But no, I feel you. 100%. No, and it's like, it's really, it's gotten so bad, man. These corporations have just, everything's turned into that. And I want people to take a second to like really, the term independent artist gets thrown around a lot. It also gets thrown around by people who I would not classify as independent artists. Some of them, sure, but there's a lot of people where it's like, they use the term pretty loosely because they know it's a marketing tactic.
I think
we
more, I think
are independent.
Yeah, I think more and more artists are going down that route though. There are definitely people that I've met who have their own independent infrastructures at the moment.
For sure.
That are doing really well. And then also as well, I do.
But if there's sacrifices in it that people don't realize, like it is easier to just go the corporate route, and you have to have serious principles to not go that route.
Yeah,
but really do. Sorry, do I talk loud?
No, it's all good. I also think that even within those systems as well, there's a lot of good people who are in it for the right reasons too, and there are good.
You can only change a system from within. Could be argued, but I mean, we don't see that. That never happens.
I think the difficulty is when everything is reduced to commodity, and then what's happening with AI and the streaming platforms at the moment is that they're becoming so oversaturated with AI music that then it's becoming harder and harder for human artists, to make a living off it because their share gets diluted.
To even find a place within it, it's just turning into this mass.
It's bizarre to me that those streaming platforms would allow that to be a thing unless profit is the main motivating factor, right?
But when you got a boardroom, it always is.
Yeah.
You don't got a boardroom.
But I kind of strongly
you
feel.
Got a bank account. LLCs.
I strongly feel like there should be a platform that's just for that. So if people want to find it, they can, and then it doesn't get muddied up with genuine people who have spent their whole lives learning how to fucking create something, making it.
I heard now there's 1 million songs a day dropping.
Yeah.
A million.
Well, it's because there are so many people. There are so many people that'll be like, oh, I've heard that this is a quick way to make money. They go on Suno, they fucking generate a song, and then they just upload the whole thing.
And that's the thing about AI. It's like, I've said it before. I think these guys share my thoughts on it. It's like, if I could delete AI right now, I would fucking press that button and I would set us back to a place where we didn't get here and where we're about to go. It does exist.
Here's an interesting question. I've got an interesting take on this I'll get to, but would you, if you could click a button that stopped the internet, would you?
Yes, but I would really think about it first, because I'd be like, "Oh, this is going to affect me."
Because you're also nuking your own career.
I know,
but you're nuking your own career.
Back to CDs only. Meet me on the street corner.
But it's an interesting one because it's like, again, when we come back,
kill the internet. Fuck the internet, bro. Kill it.
This double-edged sword though, because I mean, you think about how much collective intelligence.
I know we wouldn't know about the Epstein files and the fucking all the shit that we have learned, and it's important to.
And it saves a lot of lives and a lot of internet databases, power grids that they kind of rely on the net. But it's an interesting question because I think we were also a lot less polarized pre-internet times, but then maybe we weren't, and it's just that you don't.
We were less
into it.
We were less polarized.
Yeah,
there was problems. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like post-COVID. No, pre-COVID, we were a lot less polarized.
Yeah, no, COVID was the initiation of this plan we're seeing. That was the real initiation of Agenda 2030. I don't want to get too, you know what I mean? You don't want to get me going.
What do we think?
Truly, that was the beginning of a big plan.
What do we think, chat? This is a proper meta question because we're all on a fucking internet live stream right now.
Kill the internet. Kill the fucking internet.
What are we saying? Are we saying
after we finish dropping these songs,
let it live or kill it?
On
what are we saying?
iTunes and stream it. After that, kill it.
No, okay. We've got a pretty even split, man. We got a pretty even split. I don't know,
because we remember before it. That's why, like some of these kids, they like JP. You can't imagine the world without the internet.
Yeah, no.
But dude, it was dope.
Yeah, no. I mean, what sucked.
We had video games and shit. You know what I mean? We had like some technology, just no internet.
What really sucked was when you had.
I got a Napster shirt on right now. You know that was the real internet. That E-Bombs World.
LimeWire. I remember. And Newgrounds.
Newgrounds. Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
You know, I remember all that shit.
Yeah.
Wait, my mind just blanked. There's something.
Pre-internet.
Oh yeah, when you go and meet up a friend, but because you didn't have Google Maps or or mobile phone even, you had to just trust that they'd be there, and sometimes you'd show up and be there for an hour.
These are the problems. It's honestly, when the internet was stuck on a computer, it was different. These are the fucking problems. I'm telling you right now, they are little tracking surveillance systems. They are, anytime I've taken mushrooms and I look at my phone, I'm like, like it fucks, I feel it in my soul. I'm like, this is bad. This is a bad thing. We shouldn't have it. Now we've become so reliant on it. Obviously, it's hard to imagine a world without these things, but they are not good. This is not a good
But okay, so this is me going a little fucking rant mode. I think the internet, AI and all that stuff, if the human value system was in a different order, because they're all all of these things are magnifying glasses of us, essentially, right? Because all the internet really is a way for loads and loads of minds to connect and share whatever they want. AI, it borrows from the whole history of human
Borrows
creation.
from us.
Steals,
It takes our
borrows,
shit.
however you want to.
Fucking robots are
But
stealing our soul.
But it still takes from us, is my point. So
Yeah.
it's like
we are the creators, dude.
well, no, but if our foundation wasn't built on commodity and wasn't built on self-interest, then that magnifying glass would be really, really positive, basically. So like, if we weren't, if the core of humankind wasn't trying to climb over each other to try and succeed,
then AI would replicate.
And you wouldn't even
intention.
think about chucking a bunch of things on the internet to try and make money, because it would be like, nah, the most important thing is expression, the most important thing is experience, right? And the fact that we've built our entire society around commodity and around I need to get to where I'm going before anyone else gets to where they're going. That's the reason that when you put these magnifying glasses on those systems, they look really, really so like I don't.
So we're the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't disagree with you. I'm very pessimistic about humanity, man. I've said it before.
But
we are the problem.
But that doesn't necessarily have to be pessimistic.
But we can be so good.
Well, no, that's the thing.
We can be so good, man. We could have done all of this so different.
Well, we can. I feel like human nature is largely from nurture, right? So any system that you build, and this is proven time and time again, like the fact that you go outside and you don't fucking beat someone up in the street, shoot someone, take a piss in the middle of the street, is because we operate within certain agreed upon social codes. And if we were to do that on a grand scale system with different values that are like, okay, we need to first of all make sure our fucking species survive long into the future.
Yeah, we're not doing that right now.
Which would stop a bunch of
data
things
centers.
Yeah,
fucking draining the Everglades, draining
long into the future. We need
data center. What do we? I hate this place.
No, but I don't know. I think it's a fixable.
But there's so much beauty to
problem.
it, and us being together and having a creative experience like this, transcending and connecting to that because humans create at our best. We create, and I really, as much as I say like we're the problem, I don't even know if it's as simple as that. It's not as simple as that, man. There are clearly orchestrators of our society and how we act, and they influence society, and so it's not all our fault, you know.
No, but I don't think fault's the right word, and I think even when you kind of us and them orchestrators, it's not like I know it might feel like it, but it's not like a separate entity. That's just the end goal of the society that we, because the value system that we preach, the end goal of that is, no matter which way we want to paint it, it's not selfless, it's not for the good of everybody, it's for the good of me. So like, as much as it's like, yeah, that's the evil, that's the problem, it's like, that's actually what we're encouraging. That's the end result. So we need to change the whole fucking foundation to encourage the end goal to be something that's like more symbiotic, that looks after fucking everybody. So I'm massively ranting there before.
No, you're right though. This is important shit, man. This is important to have these conversations. There's not enough of this dialogue anymore. People are so closed off. They want to put everyone in a box. They want to fight. They want to override other people's opinions because they aren't exactly theirs. And I think it's really fucking important that we continue to have these conversations, even if you don't agree.
100%. And I know that because I put these feelings and thoughts and feelings out into the world a lot, and I think a lot of people feel hopeless because of A, human nature, or B, because they feel like it's gotten too late in the day. But I mean, I feel it's like all change happens so incrementally on such a small scale, and then just grows into what it is. It's like when a life form mutates and becomes slightly something out different in like an evolutionary lineage. It's like that's how societies are shaped. It's like the small micro decisions that we all individually make on a daily basis, which actually just grow into something fucking massive. So it's like we have got a lot more power than we give ourselves credit to. We have
so much power,
and
we've been taught to not recognize it. We have so much power.
The general sentiment when I hear and when I see things like that is a lot of people are on the same fucking page. A lot of people are actually want to see something different in change, because a lot of people look around and go, we kind of feel how fucking dystopian things are getting right now, and we kind of feel that we're at this very like polarized dystopian. It kind of feels like some countries are close to civil war because of it, just in terms of how polarized left and right schools of politics are getting. So it's like, how do we find our way to the middle front? And I think it's just these sorts of conversations. It's making.
I think
stuff that
we're
brings people
both.
together.
You know, I'm misunderstood often. I think we're both like really like those middle type of minds where we just see so much flaw in the world, and like I guess I've been incorrect more times than you, and I'm judged for it constantly on the internet. But hey, man. It is what it is. Appreciate a motherfucker for speaking his mind and speaking his truth in a certain moment. And,
yeah, and
you know what I mean?
And then it not necessarily having to be that if it's a completely different opinion than being like, I'm going to shut you down and put myself on a pedestal and tell you how morally insuperior you are for having this opinion, because you've come to that opinion through whatever life circumstances were your own.
And how's that person necessarily 100% right?
Yeah, no,
are they
exactly.
dead convinced of that? You know, I can be wrong.
I try and approach every conversation or every interaction that I have with the basis that I'm probably wrong about a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
And that I'm probably hypocritical about a lot of things. So if I disagree with somebody,
we're all hypocrites.
Yeah, if I start on that foundation, I'm going to have a lot more of a productive conversation, and I'm actually going to find that thread of humanity that's like, okay, even if you said, like, if I can meet someone who said some wild fucking shit, it's like, I don't want to just be like, I'm so much better than you, I'm the fucking I want to understand it, have a conversation, see how you got there, see if there are any blind spots in my thinking.
And I love those conversations too.
Yeah.
People think I don't. I really do love humanity on a one-on-one basis and learning and picking up from others. You know what I mean?
And I think
I'm an insane person. I say, it is what it is.
No, but I think
you need people like me.
I think the internet has got a really good way of doing these like moral witch hunts of just being like people piling on and making people feel shame, which I think just backs people further into like the corner of being like, well, fuck you then.
And again, like, it goes back to these. Our reality is what's perceived.
Yeah.
What are you digesting daily that's making you feel this way? And we're so negative about the world. Like, don't forget to like put your fucking phone down, go outside, see a butterfly go by, and realize this world is a beautiful fucking place.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of evil, a lot of really big scale things going on right now that are terrifying and clearly it's setting us down a path that I don't know if there is a return from, but you can't ever give up. We do outnumber the controllers, and we could still take this shit back somehow. I don't know. We're here to make music and inspire minds.
I think one of the most there's a Kurt Vonnegut. Kurt Vonnegut is one of my favorite authors, by the way. I've got fucking, where is he? I've lost my tattoos. So it goes. I've got a lot of Kurt Vonnegut on me, but how long we got? We got a couple of minutes. Really quick, but he was just like, nothing can do more damage to the human race than when a comet just hit the Earth, and he was like, but the fact that our whole civilization rests on the thread of something so by chance, it's like trying to find that point of being like life. Bill Hicks had a quote. It's like, it's just a ride. It's like life. Everything in life matters so fucking much, and it also doesn't really matter at the same time as well, because we are a blip in this like blip in time of cosmic existence. It's like, how can in that I try and say this advice to myself. I get down about the state of the world so much.
Oh, me
like,
too. It weighs heavy on us. I feel it on you. I feel it on myself.
Yeah, it's like how can I drop that weight and actually just be like, I actually just get to be alive, even though shit might be a little bit weird or things like. I get to experience something that we don't fucking understand at all. Like,
we got no
one knows. Right, sorry.
Wait, JP, final thoughts.
With this.
Final thoughts here. Oh shit. I mean, what do we got coming up right now?
We're playing a fucking song. Silence. The next song is Silence. Beautiful words, JP.
Yeah.
That's how you change.
Let's go. For anyone who's just joined us, we're releasing an album in between this existential ranting.
Silence. Next song. This song's just about like fucking It's kind of.
It's another story song.
Problematic society in a way, but yeah, it's fun.
Big banger. Yeah. All right, let's go over to YouTube for everyone. Anyone who's new who's joined us on Twitch because of the front page. Ren Makes Music is my YouTube channel. Head over to there right now. We're dropping a song. Then we got 2 more songs to go, and then you'll have a whole album out today. We'll see you over on YouTube. Let's go.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
Webby did.
Let's go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, mute that.
Oi. Come on.
Nice.
We good?
Yep.
Nice. Very nice.
How's everybody feeling? Good? I feel good. I had the NAD fucking IV.
Spruced up.
Yeah, rejuvenated entirely.
Come on. What we saying? Do you like silence? The sound all good? Yeah. Come on. We've just got 2 more songs to go. Is it 2 more? I think it's 2 more.
One of them song is something you could call it.
Yeah. We got Lunatic Lullaby next, which is it's a really interesting one. This is the one I've been like most excited to see people's reaction for.
This one's all Ren. It's all Ren. I sat there and watched this be constructed and simply was like, yes, more. And I was like, I just was conducting the vibes. I think albums used to take weird turns like this and end in the most bizarre of ways back in the day on a lot of the music we grew up listening to. I think it's cool to do that now. And I think people, I don't know what they're going to think of it, but it's going to be sick. It's so weird. It's so weird. Ren is a weird guy, man. I'm a fucking weird guy too, so it's fair. That's why we get each other.
Yeah. Have we got everyone saying that there's still ads? Let's wait and see the ads are going. Are the ads passed? Are we past advert time? Nice. Yeah, no, Lunatic Lullaby. I don't know if any of you guys have heard Maggot Brain by Funkadelic, but that was like a big inspiration for the starting point of this tune. For me, like the guitar sound. Oh, everyone's just fucking saying that there are ads still on. Wait, hang on.
See, fuck the corporations. Taking away live stream moments from these good people. All for corporate greed.
Oh, some people don't have ads. I think the people. Oh, wait, okay. Are we past ads?
Ads. Everything is ads. Everything's fucking. There's ads in the map now when I'm trying to use my GPS. Ads and fucking everything.
This is why we shouldn't get the Neuralink when it goes.
No, hell no.
I'm just walking around and you just got like a
Neuralink
appears in your fucking field of vision.
Yeah, because that's not going to disconnect you from whatever soul that may exist amongst us. I believe it does, and I do believe that will sever it.
Yeah. All right, so welcome back after the ads. No, we were just talking about Lunatic Lullaby. It's a really interesting one. This one, it's like, it was like
that was one of the craziest productions on the album.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. I was just sitting there on drugs in that barber chair, just like watching it happen. Like,
it's like, let's do the weirdest fucking shit ever.
It's nuts, man. What the fuck you guys doing?
It was one of those ones that didn't really have a form or really a destination. It just kind of kept happening until the song was done. It's definitely one of my favorites, and I'm just mad interested to see what you guys think of it, because it's it's definitely like it's kind of where I like to be with making music. It's just like weird, not done, just no form.
How did that start? Did that start with Kai?
We had that loop.
It was like just a basic guitar.
It was that guitar loop, and
then you came in the morning. I feel like, and then
I think we started at night time because it was like mad late at night, and we recorded that guitar solo, which was just like we were kind of like Frankenstein's monster in that like guitar solo. So that, like, it starts with this like 3-minute long guitar solo you're gonna hear, but like, so we were just laying down this guitar solo, and then I remember we were all talking about like, oh, what direction should it go in? It should be like this really like abstract spoken word thing. And then I woke up that morning and I just didn't get out of bed, and I just like wrote the whole fucking thing in one sitting.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And like, it just kind of, it was one of those things that was just like, I didn't have to think too hard about it. It was just like, just kind of like fell out. And then I remember coming down to you guys and be like, yo, I think I've got it, but just press record.
I remember that moment, and it was like, word, okay, what do you got? And then you did this thing. I filmed it on my phone. I have that first one where you're just saying, and I was like,
I think we used a lot of the first one as well.
Is something else.
I think we only recorded it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. But so oh man, and it's like, it's because you're not rhyming. You're just telling a story, but the way you say it and the conviction, and it's just like, whoa, man, it's so cool.
The whole thing is like a whole.
I'm well excited for you guys to hear this.
So, and also I want to address, someone was like, get off your phone, Webby, get up. Well, I only pulled it up for this one reason. Someone asked about the logo, and they were like, did you create the logo yourself? So I wanted to pull that up. Ooh,
oh, wait, hang on, let's
damn,
see.
you can't. No, you can't see it at all. Wow. Well, wow, that's crazy. It's almost like it's like, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, see? That is the initial Inpatient logo right there. And me, you, and Kid, we sat there late, just at the end of a long day, and just drew shit until something fucking connected, dude.
Yep.
And it was so cool. And now we have it tattooed on us. Yep. I love that fucking logo, man. I love it. It's so cool. I call him Pill Guy.
Yeah. Right, so we got JP, a question for you. What is your favorite strain?
Definitely probably a hybrid. I just like, you know, a little bit of both.
A little bit
I don't
indica
wanna
sativa.
get too down.
Yeah.
Just kind of keeps me balanced a little
Yeah.
bit.
I like ones with.
What about you?
I like my favorite ones are the ones that have still got CBD in them, man. Because I feel like when they're just THC, it kind of sends me into a kind of like.
There's a lot of
Leafy
shit
mode.
now, at least
Yeah.
back in the US, super high THC.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
I miss old weed. I
Yeah.
miss getting just normal high. This shit nowadays sends me into a fucking panic attack.
No, exactly. Yeah. No, but that's why I like, because CBD actively fights against the like psychoactive properties of THC, so it balances out.
And they're stripping all the CBD out, and
stripping
that's
out of it.
really the medicinal.
CBD is the most medicinal part of it, and that's what
and it balances your high. Like it really does. Yeah,
They're using CBD for autoimmunity. They're using it for anxiety. So they're using it for like a lot of. So like it's strange that you'd strip that out there just to get as fucked up as possible. But
Right.
Yeah, wrong intent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, it does bring you to an altered mind state, but it's not just all about getting fucked up. It's like, that mind state can be sacred. you know?
Well, like, yeah, because I've had like an on and off relationship with weed my whole life, pretty much. But like when I come to it, I want to use it to help like enhance creativity and or like listening something or eating food tasted better. I'm not like smoking to try and get so fucked up that I think that the fucking CIA are listening.
Yeah, I used to, but I wasn't worried about the CIA back then. Now I am. Fun.
Right, more questions, guys. Let them rain them down, dude.
Yeah, and then it's like the title track. It's Asylum, and Asylum being this overarching metaphor, and it finally connects when you hear that song.
Yeah.
But the whole album is called Asylum. We are called Inpatient. You know what I mean? So it's like it really depicts us as the crazy people we are, but then beg the question at the same time, you know, maybe we all are. Maybe we've all been locked up in a madhouse that isn't even of our own creation. Society is the fucking madhouse. It is the asylum.
What's that quote? It's that it's no sign of good health to be adjusted to a sick society. I think.
Right,
something like that.
right. And that's why I can't adjust to it, man. I can't fucking adjust to it. And it makes me an outlier. It makes me sometimes say things that upset people. But like, man, I have trouble adjusting. I don't like change.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Some change is good. Don't take it out of context.
No, I've got a Wait, that was a good question that I missed. Fuck, what was it? Oh yeah. What do you guys think about aliens or UFOs?
I think that it's going to be the government. Operation Blue Beam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely
pretty
feel
certain
like
of it.
there's shit out
That's why
there.
they keep being like, oh, the aliens are coming and disclosure day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're going to blame something on something that's so past our understanding that you can finally get that whole world to come together under a one world government.
Yeah. Well, it's like independence. I always used that. It was funny because I always used that as like a positive analogy, but it depends on the intent. You know, like I tried to like link it to COVID. When COVID happened, I was like, I wonder if this would be like Independence Day, where humanity unites over one common adversary, right? Being COVID, but that's completely not what happened.
No.
But it's like with aliens, it's like if you have something that's like an existential, an extraterrestrial threat that's actually like means harm, does that make humans put aside their differences to be like, well, now there's another them, so like that's the more important them than each other? Or is it more just like then we still find ways to like disagree and not? But yeah,
For that reason, that same concept can be cooked up by the bad guys to blame it on that. So everyone, because fear makes people make the worst of decisions. You know what I mean? Like to give away freedoms in the name of fear is just something that I think we've been tricked into time and time again. Creating these larger than life, threats.
Yeah, like the public consciousness is easier to direct if it's in certain emotional states, and fear is definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be mad surprised.
Fear and anger, very low vibrational things. Yeah, for sure.
But then conversely, like
love being the highest.
Yeah,
100%.
And good intention and like can also change things for like, you know, there's so many amazing examples of it in history. But like, I feel like it would be mad surprising if we were totally alone in the universe, though.
No, for sure that too. And then you could get into like biblical side of things and like what could have been misinterpreted and is actually something else. You know, also realizing that all religions on the call it the corporate level, you know what I mean? That's their version of what they want us to know. You know, a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
shit
yeah,
could
yeah.
change, a lot of text could be altered. So it's like, I think you find within you what makes you the best version of yourself and can make you the most positive, change other people, leave the world a better place than when you got there. That's what I always try to fall back on in my brain as like the most important
That's a good
core
mantra.
thing about myself. Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
yeah.
mantra, yeah.
I might fuck it up a little bit. I might knock some trash cans over, but overall,
Yeah.
I want to leave this place a better place. That's why I do a lot of the, donating to the elephants, you know, because I've always just had such a connection with wildlife and just knowing how elephants are so intelligent and intuitive.
What's your relationship with how humans' impact is on like the natural? Because
It's disgusting. It's what makes me the saddest of anything, because animals cannot speak for themselves, and the way we just not only have but continue. Like, oh my God, it's a mess. It's a mess. And then, you know, even the environmental movement has been hijacked by these very same people who hijack everything, so they have control over every
like
narrative,
the public narrative,
and use everything to just give up our control and freedom.
I think one of the craziest things is that we've like somehow ended up in an era where truth is relative to whatever opinion you have, right? So like even when you talk about something like the environment, I realized this when I brought it up the other day. I got into it on like Twitter, but like I realized that like even something like that is contentious among so many people, because you have like if you end up in a world where you can't trust science, and there are legitimate reasons why you can't trust science.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of science.
We've seen a lot of that lately.
Well, and a lot of scientific
Well,
studies.
we can't. That you can't. I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
there's a lot that you can't, because it can be hijacked like anything else.
They've got a lot of money
Pay off
behind them,
scientists.
They've got conflicts of interest. Things
Buy
that get
entire
pushed through.
hospitals and entire focus groups.
Well,
you know, they
man,
can buy anything.
Being so in the house system, I came across so many things that like really fucking like made me so angry. There was one nurse I remember talking to who was telling me how the head doctor recommended that they didn't recommend to the patients the treatment they needed. They recommended the treatment that cost the most money. So you have someone going in maybe getting a fucking titanium hip that they didn't even fucking need, because it's got the most like when you have systems that work by like bonuses on depending on what you actually it's
sick.
why profit should be. But anyway, full circle, coming back to like the environment shit.
Yeah, because
like,
you can vouch for yourself and fight back for yourself, even if you're disadvantaged from the people making those decisions at the top. You still can speak for yourself and tell people and create a movement. Animals can't do that.
Yeah,
and they're
right.
constantly throughout history been the victims of. I come from America. We decimated the entire bison population within a matter of decades. There was like, I want to say somewhere between 4 and 6 million buffalo roaming. You know, classic Red Dead Redemption, you know, Old West.
Yeah.
And they knocked it down to like mere thousands. It almost went extinct.
Yeah.
That's disgusting that people could do that in such a short span. What we're doing to the oceans, everything, man. And it's just, if there's one thing that means more to me than music, it is the environment, it is wildlife, it is animals in general. I love my dogs, I love my koi fish, I love my saltwater tank, I love my girlfriend's cat that lives in the little side room. You got added into the bunch. But like I've always cared about that since so long before I even knew a thing about music, man. My first job, I wanted to go hunt poachers when I was like 6. I wanted to hunt them down, you know, because that's how passionately I feel. And it's fucking, they always get the shit end of the stick, the animals. They always get the shit end of the stick in every dealing, every bargain, every human created deal. The environment loses.
And it's so crazy that we've entered an era where like where truth has become so politically relative to whatever side you're sitting on, or like truth has become tainted by corporations with specific agendas of being like, well, actually, no, it's not that bad, and then that allows them to carry on fucking desecrating the
change the
environment,
meanings
right?
of things and bills.
And it's like, to get to that point, it's so stupid. Even say if you're a corporate CEO who's making money by fucking mass deforestation, whatever, right? The long-term implications of it for his entire family from that point onwards, his kids, those decisions, that's why I feel like putting profit first is such a idiotic move, because like
we need the environment to function, to live ourselves.
Well,
we are the animals, just like a little smarter.
Our entire living system, and any living system on Earth, really kind of leans on
a functioning ecosystem.
You
water.
always aiming towards homeostasis,
Soil.
right?
Yeah,
good,
like-
good soil.
Yeah.
Good water,
Yep.
like allowing the carbon cycle
We're
to happen
destroying
how it does.
All of that.
All of that
All
shit.
of that. The pesticides, everything. It's
We're-
so bad.
And whether or not, like, people in the chat, you're like pro or against the science that's coming out about global warming, that issue is almost less worrying, that there's an even contention about something that should just be, this is what the scientists of the world agree on and this is how we should operate. Like, the fact that there's even contention in that conversation is bonkers. The fact that there's so much information either side of the aisle, and of course there are things that, like, we should just put our hands up and be like, yeah, we just don't know yet, and it's fine to say you don't know. But like, when it's like agendarized, and it's turned into agenda both sides of the fence. Like, you have these fucking climate summits with people flying in on jumbo jets to go and talk about
That's so much
And
of
it's
the
like-
problem
it's
with
like-
it, bro. So much of the problem with it is the other side looks at it as at a money grab, just like the other.
exactly.
You know, it's
No,
like
that's
it's
what
a
I mean.
money
So-
grab for both sides.
so-
They got no.
So you have people pro-environment who are then capitalizing and monopolizing on incentives that are quote-unquote pro-environment, and then everything gets so messy because what we're doing all over the fucking shop is trying to make money, right?
Yeah, and
we're ignoring the fucking survival and longevity of our species.
part
which
of
is
the
fucking-
thing that complicates that conversation too, though, is like, we do know now chemtrails are real. Okay, they control the weather. That's not a conspiracy. That is out there. They've admitted to it. So they are constantly influencing the weather. They are intentionally starting fires for land grabs and minerals, and you know, so these things have to be considered into the conversation. But ultimately, no matter what you think about any issue, we need to treat the natural world better than we have,
man.
and be the shepherds of this fucking planet we live on. And
100%.
not only could we do better, I don't think we could do worse than we have, you know, in this entire humanity run, really. So we gotta
We got some work to do.
yeah, we gotta do better, man. Mad love to the animals, man.
up,
They
Yeah,
deal with
yeah.
a lot. All right, shout out to my dog Moose. Shout out to Domino, my little puppy. Shout out to the fish.
Yeah.
out to Otter.
Rest in peace, Bob Little, dude, and Kurt Cobain, dude. My guinea pigs. Some good.
Damn, you got guinea pigs?
I did have them. It's a touchy subject, dude.
I used to have mice too. Yeah, those rodents, they don't last too long. They don't. But they leave a
Good.
mark while they're there.
Fucking, some good fluffy guys, man.
Yeah, hermit crabs.
I've actually been thinking about adding a dog to the Wren family, man, because I've got this new house.
It's a
in
great
the
thing,
works.
man. It's a great thing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, get all set up over there and then do
I'll
it.
Probably,
Yeah,
I just want a little best friend, man.
yeah,
Like,
they're so good.
But I want to get I'll probably get a smaller one at the start because obviously I'm fucking all around the place and I barely have time for myself. So like, I want to get a dog that doesn't need a huge
Yeah,
amount of,
yeah,
because
yeah.
there are some dogs that only need like half an hour walk. I can definitely manage that.
Yeah.
But I want to get like a little guy.
Yeah.
What's yours? Is yours a
Mine's
pug?
a Chiweenie. So Moose is a Chiweenie. He's half
Yeah.
Chihuahua, half Wiener.
Right.
And he's 10 now. And then little Domino, she's a straight mini dachshund. So she's just a little wiener, and she's
Yeah.
so small. And she's rambunctious, and she's wild. She's a puppy. It's great. I forgot what having a puppy was like. It's a lot of work. She's more work than my other two have been in life too. She's a handful, but she's worth it.
Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I feel like it'll be house. I'm doing the fucking grown-up route. I'm house, car, dog.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to adulthood. Fucking hell,
It's
man.
overrated though. The rest of adulthood. It's nice to have a car. It's nice to have a dog. It's nice to have a house. The rest of it, fucked.
Yeah. No, I know. I've heard that home ownership can get a little bit stressful sometimes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just all of it though. Being adult is the biggest scam we ever got sold into. Fucking overrated. Jeez.
No, I can't. So because I was ill for so much of my 20s, I never actually had the opportunity. I never really got around to learning how to drive. And anyone who's gone through Lyme disease, ME, mast cell stuff with brain fog will know that like getting into a car and driving when you're in the thick of that shit, probably not a very good idea because your spatial awareness gets thrown off. You get really dizzy, all of that stuff. So. I've only really just been in the past couple of years like confident enough for me to feel like I'd actually be all right on the road. So yeah, man. So I'm gonna jump into it. I'm gonna start my lessons. Okay, we got
Lunatic
we got
Lullaby.
a
The
couple of
weirdest
minutes.
song you've heard in 5 years.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
confidently say that. I'll give it 5. You definitely haven't heard something weirder than this in 5 years.
Got a crazy Easter egg on there too.
Oh yeah, a little backwards. I don't even remember exactly
Oh,
what I
yeah.
said, but it was stupid. I
Something
guess you
about-
guys go figure. No, let them go figure it out for
Yeah.
themselves.
Guys, I really hope that this musically, like I fucking
I don't remember what I said.
I love this tune. A lot of it is about music for this song, so if you try and like let the music almost say half of the lyrics, I think that'll have the first half of the song is just instrumental.
Yeah, close your eyes. Yeah, maybe watch the but close your eyes. You're welcome to do that.
Put your headphones on, zone out, man. It's a really good one. Let me find the link and chuck it in chat. But for anyone new who's joining us, we're releasing an album. Let me just get this in the chat over here. We're releasing an album that is coming out today, and in half an hour's time, fucking hell, in half an hour's time, the whole album will be yours. And it will also,
insane.
yeah,
that is insane, dude. Fucking 2.5, 3 years in the making. Insane,
yeah.
dude. To finally be sitting here with you fellas doing this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cheers, boys.
Put them in, dude. All of us. Fucking Planeteers.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right.
Love
Lunatic
Inpatient.
Lullaby. Let's go. I'll see you after the song, guys. See ya. That's for you. Let's do it. Wait, that's the right one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. What do you guys think, man?
Lunatic Lullaby.
Lunatic Lullaby. Yeah. Some people caught the maggot brain inspiration from that one. That and before the beginning, John Frusciante did a take on maggot brain as well. It was fucking crazy. I don't know if you guys heard that. Was one of my favourite bits of music ever. But we kind of like went into it being like, what if we just start it with a solo and just fucking keep that going for a while?
And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, man. I enjoyed watching you both play that and say that. It was so just like overstimulating to watch.
Such an epic vibe. Though.
Yeah.
That was.
It's so unhinged. It's like, you know, this whole album, you've been in the madhouse with us. You've been in the asylum in different ways, shapes, and forms.
Yep.
And then that last song, it just takes you to a place.
I feel like
unhinged,
I feel like that had to be the last track because it leaves you with such a weird feeling that like to then imagine you just go to like Smoking Gun or something.
Easy. You cannot listen to this album on shuffle. It's got to be in order.
That'll be such a jarring.
Well, hopefully it makes you want to start it again, you know, and just listen to all 15 tracks.
Yeah. But yeah, so that is that's the last track on Asylum, man. I'm so glad that one's out there. That one, I love that song.
Track, man.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about it? It'd be interesting to know what you guys think because it's weird. Like it should feel out of place on this album, but it doesn't.
No,
I guess because thematically the whole album keeps within that, and because we put so much live little sprinkles of guitar and stuff every night.
It makes all the sense in the world,
kind of works.
You know, without even having to think of exactly why. It just does.
Crazy like analog pedal shit with the synths on.
Oh yeah. Oh mate, we with the
synth shit.
With the sounds of that. So everything that you hear on that record, on that track particularly, is analog. So like all of the synth sounds that you hear are done. What was it? Was it on the Jupiter?
Prophet 6.
On the Prophet 6. So that's all synth that we were just like in real time, just pressing and twisting knobs and buttons and shit, and just making it sound like as kind of like unhinged as we could. Just getting these really trippy sounds. But if you listen to that song again and listen out for the synths and stuff, that's all
cool little sprinkles.
Yeah. That's all just like made in real time on the box. None of it's like VSTs or anything. But yeah, man, and then that spoken word thing. Yeah, that was cool. That was just like, I think we did 2 or 3 takes and then just chopped. And
you were channeling whatever you were tapped in. Your antenna was up, and you came down, and you just it was like
there's so much like spatial in that song.
But I think with that song, it's one of the ones that it's so important that you get it in the first takes because the second it starts to feel a little bit like preconceived. You lose the rawness of it. So like it was one of those ones where it had to be like, I can't show you it because if I show you it I might start thinking about what I say, but I don't want to think about what I say. I just want to fucking feel it. So I just have to do it all like fucking now or never sort of thing.
You just let it let it flow right out of you. It was unbelievable to watch. It really was.
That was good. So the title track is the next song, man, and Asylum. This
was a journey, man.
Yeah, fucking
was a journey. And this next song is so beautiful. I saw someone before say like, is there going to be anything that isn't dark, you know, on this? And it's like, well, this song.
This song isn't dark. Yeah, this song.
It's uplifting, man.
Yeah,
you know?
this song, I don't know if anyone in the chat came to Secret Garden Party, but I played this at Secret Garden Party, and I also it's like, was there no there was it was like when we sat down and spoke about what sort of record we wanted to make when we were talking about a record, like
Right.
Bob Marley was coming up a lot.
A lot of Sublime energy at first.
And I guess the approach to this was like a little bit Redemption Song inspired for me, and there's even a little tiny nod to Redemption Song right at the start.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. Which I loved about it. It's this album's redemption song.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's so what an incredible, you know.
And
it
that-
means something.
What was so beautiful about Bob's writing for me is there was so much hope in the defiance of it. So where it was pointing out a lot of the flaws of the human condition, but did it in such an uplifting way. And like this song was the same sort of thing, with like trying to make something that's like pointing out the human condition, putting a little bit of a spotlight on it, but it's like really hopeful in that same sentiment as well. So
Bob Marley is my favorite artist of all time.
yeah,
Bob
he was a fucking
it's
entity
just
unto himself, man.
truly, man. And like the way you described how he handled himself on this on Redemption Song, it really is like, and that's, he put the hope. He pointed things out too, though, but he did it in such a beautiful way, so filled with love in the way his message was told. But don't get it twisted, he was acknowledging a lot of fucking fuckery in the world, you know, and there were certain people who didn't like that.
Yeah, you know, he was a super
A
revolutionary
lot of people
character,
didn't, because he
man.
was doing it with love. That makes you the most dangerous motherfucker in the room. When
Yeah.
you are connecting people and
he had
making them see what they have in common with love.
Yeah, he had the people on his side with love.
Yeah.
I think that was the main thing, man. But yeah, no, rest in peace, a fucking generational human being, man. Bob Marley was sick.
Oh man.
But yeah, no. So like Bob was a big. It was a big inspiration just in the whole tone of this. When we sat down, it was Sublime. It was Bob Marley. It was a lot of like the old school hip hop that kind of like existed in the world, like between a lot of like live music and a lot of hip hop.
But it was heavy reggae vibe, because the first three were Instigator,
Yeah.
and Smoking Gun.
Yeah.
So it's like there was a heavy intention of
Huge,
that, but then
yeah.
when we really locked in,
It's
we went all
crazy.
over the fucking
It's
place.
crazy. This was about to be an EP at one point.
Yeah, it was gonna
Yeah,
be an EP.
Yeah, it was just gonna be an EP.
Well, at first it was just him coming down to do a music video for Baggage, and then it turned into 3 songs. Let's do an EP in the future, and then it turned into a 13-song album, and then it turned into a 15-song album.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Oh yeah, for anyone who's just joined us, people asking, this is JP, third fucking pillar of Inpatient,
What up?
producer, fucking genius of beats, man, just a fucking amazing all around talented dude, man. Yeah. Big up JP. Let's go. Let's get a few of these.
Yes. The heartbeat of the operation there. This motherfucker will make 1 million beats a day. It's like the crazy. You give him weed, and he will continue to make new beats at a rate that I've never seen before in my entire life. And he'll find a new vibe entirely. Like, you know,
We're just cooking all
Big
sorts
up.
of shit. man.
this motherfucker cooks. This motherfucker is a master chef. You have no idea. Like, the things that go on in his brain blow my brain. It's insane, bro.
So press the button.
Yeah.
Yeah, press it.
Tarantula.
No, press it.
Tarantula.
Then turn it off. Because when you click it again, it cuts it off.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Webby did
I
this.
see. Okay. What do we know? We don't know how to do
I'm
the
only
fucking-
I'm only just getting to learn
technology.
my way around this new setup.
But yeah, no, JP really, yeah. And he played a mason jar. Yeah, he played a mason jar.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Tarantula. Sick, man. So yeah, Asylum, and then the album, and then all of this shit that we have spent so much time and energy and everything we had into this. We put up a fucking major label budget between the two of us out of pocket.
we spent a lot of money on this
Video
album as well,
for
yeah,
everything.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
attention to detail on every single
Every
sonic
level,
in
every
every single song, from the beat to the vocal, like
Yep.
every ad lib, every sound effect, every lead take, every background vocal. I mean, we did not.
Mixes, masters.
Yeah, man. No, we were
everything,
Yep.
so tedious in the process, and it's important, man, because this is what we love. This is what we do. If we are not putting out the highest quality product possible, then what are we doing?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
our job. I hope other people are good at theirs. You know,
Yeah. No, this was it was a massive labor of love, man. It, like
labor of love.
Yeah.
I felt like I've been giving birth the past fucking week, and the thing wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
Almost killed me. If this was the 1800s, this is a birth that would have killed me.
By the way, you can pre-order that record now. That there'll be like a fucking bot in chat that's posting the link every now and then. But yeah, you can pre-order it on CD. You can pre-order it on vinyl. This is the last sprint towards the finish line. We've got Asylum coming out in 15 minutes. Big song that's like really, really close to my heart on this record. I love the sentiment of it. And then the whole album is yours, guys, and you can listen to it from start to finish.
That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy,
Bottom of
bro.
the
It's
screen, if
literally
you type that link in on your browser,
literally
Yeah.
coming out.
It'll
The
come
whole
up with the
thing
pre-order
is literally coming
This one
out.
here.
It's like all these songs, Dr. Myers.
Oh,
My
yeah, yeah,
websites,
cool.
my websites are where just Google Chris Webby. Yeah, fucking find it. I'm a collaborator on all the YouTube videos. So you click my channel, hit my channel, his channel. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, fucking, we both done a lot of work in our careers too. So I think that's also an important thing to note. Like, we've built, for us to be at this place where when we met, we were both ready to take on something like this, means that we had to have done a lot of exercising in this
of
sport.
course.
You know,
No,
a lot of releases, a lot of music videos.
We did the math in it. The whole album came about in 6 weeks, was it?
Yeah, about somewhere between 5 and 6 weeks if you added it all together.
It was like six, which, to be honest, is like the fastest that I've ever put together an album.
Oh, we were just nonstop. We were
that was
nonstop.
like-
And since there was all of us, like if someone had to sit out for a sec, someone got a little fatigued, I had certain entire days I was like, useless.
But
you know?
they were whole day. Yeah, that was like from a moment of waking up to like 3-4 a.m.
Yeah.
Go.
And then like when you had your treatments, that's where I'll be like, all right, and that's how Bad Company came about.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, Ren's not here today.
No,
Are we gonna make a song or not make a song? Let's make a fucking song, you know. And
then
we
like
both
you guys
carried
would
that.
go to bed, and then I'd be in
And
there
he'd
with
still-
Kai, or like
Yeah,
you know, whatever
he'd be
it would
making beats with Kai after we both knocked out at ridiculous hours in the morning. That's how we got me and my monster. Lunatic Lullaby, I think, like initial like
the
skeleton for that.
foundation. Yep.
early hours in the morning.
A few others maybe even
Those
too.
those
A lot of
magic
Down the
hours.
Road was like a really early in the morning.
Yeah, with him and Kai, yeah. Then we kind of stumbled upon it.
A lot of
So
sleep was
cool.
sacrificed to make this album, guys.
Tons of sleep.
A
Oh
lot of
yeah,
sleep,
so
yeah,
much
yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot what true unadulterated sleep feels like. I wake up
Yeah.
every morning because I'm 5 hours behind you. So I wake up every day and the WhatsApp chat is just like bing, bing, bing. I'm like, fuck.
I feel
Like, wait,
that.
I'll get you the video. Like, you know, and I'm just, and then you guys go to sleep and I'm left there with my thoughts in America for like hours. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Bro, I hit a bong after that project. I don't think I was getting high anymore.
Oh yeah, you were on another plane where like high would no longer exist.
No, that was an experience, man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wait, let me check out chat. We're on the home stretch, guys. Any questions that you want to ask about the album? But yeah, any support? Just to remind you guys, we are completely independent. In the truest sense.
All the way.
We do it. We do it all ourselves. And
you know?
yeah, so any of you who grab an album massively helps support us carrying on doing this in the future. We are both massively in the red for making this album, but it was for all the right
we'll
reasons,
get back.
man.
We'll get back.
But yeah,
it's
yeah,
never
yeah.
when you don't put that weight on it.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
always
yeah.
get it back.
Yeah, 100%,
You know what I
man.
mean?
But no, it was worth fucking every single second, man. I just love how it all turned out, and I really hope that you guys, when you listen to this thing from start to finish, understand why we're so excited about it, and can kind of appreciate it for like, it's sort of like all over the map in terms of genre and stuff like that. I just really like.
Just gotta live with it, play it front to back.
Yeah, play it front to back. Play
For
it front
sure,
to back.
that's
That is like
Yeah.
play it front to back. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh, someone
It's
said
different.
chorus on Dr. Myers was me with the vocal transformer, basically. So we wrote the lyrics and the melody in the room, and then I sung it, and then we fed that into like a 1950s vocal transformer. So it kind of like it did the same thing with the choir on Down the Road as well, where it's like you layered up all those harmonies and then feed them into a vocal transformer to like transform the character of your voice, man. But yeah, it's fucking sick, man.
So sick, because we wanted that
such a dope effect.
1930s, like it was coming through a radio in like 1939, something like that. You know, like real tinny.
I had to put on the accent as well.
And that type of a singer.
My thoughts
Yeah.
are turning blue.
Yeah, they
Tell
love
me
that.
what's a boy to do.
Yeah, like real crooner. Yeah. Like
And
the early crooners.
It was the same with Madhouse as well. We did the same effect on the Everybody Gather Around.
Yeah.
Greatest show in town.
But I feel like there's an element, there's like a 1930s kind of element. That's why I'm so glad that Madhouse video encapsulated, because I was always saying like, yo, I see this all in like Cuphead. Art. You know, it's like, and I kept bringing that up. I'm like, Cuphead. I bought a Cuphead art book so I could show them, and I'm like, I see it with like these. Those are like the characters, because that's when asylums were also big.
Yeah.
Like asylums were crazy institutions when you really know about it. So what this album, is titled, Asylums were nuts. They locked people up for anything and did insane experiments to them, all because they decided that they weren't fit to live in society.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, I don't think society's fit for us at this point. Yeah, exactly.
I did some. It's such a shame that we could. I fired up a few. Webby did it. Webby did it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've had a couple fucking, and also no, but yeah,
Nice,
yeah, I
dude.
do those.
Yeah. Who was the? And my identity is. Was that a vocal transformer as well? In Tarantula?
Yeah, that was a vocal transformer.
That was a vocal
The
transformer.
female vocals on Bad Company is my girlfriend Chrissy Grazio. She popped in on that one.
Yeah. Nice.
And then there's a lot of Kai guitar.
Who won the bet? I didn't win the bet.
We can't judge the bet yet. I forget what I even
what
bet
did we
on. I
bet
feel like I
on?
bet on 3
Down
different
the
songs.
down the road is. I think that might have been Kai. I think Kai might have taken.
Yeah, Kai and Chrissy were probably fighting over that one.
I think it might have been Kai, because I think Kai said down the road.
You had caskets, right?
I had caskets. Yeah.
And it was a strong contender.
Yeah,
It's too early to tell these other ones.
Yeah.
I think I picked End of the World like super early because I just liked that it was like my little halfway Raw Thoughts moment where I got to like, but because that's very like a Webby thing. But big picture, I don't know, man. It's so hard to put a finger on it, and I can't even remember which one I bet on. So I guess I'm out of the fucking bet.
Yeah, I think Asylum's a strong contender. I'm really interested to see how Lunatic Lullaby does, because it could go either way. It could either be like one of the least streamed ones or one of the. I don't really know.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with all of them.
Such
Bad
like
Company is such a
Bad
good
Company, I feel like is cooking
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
That's
I love Bad Company.
That's an easy one to put in a playlist.
Yeah.
Which I think is very cool about that one. It's just like, who wouldn't like Bad Company?
Yeah,
It's just like a nice vibe.
But I think the cool thing about this record is like the fact that none of us really knew. You know, like sometimes you make something and you're like, it's like a no-brainer that that's the standout record.
Yeah,
I think what's interesting with this one,
they
is,
all could be in their own
like,
ways.
Yeah, I'm like I couldn't really call it like for like a few months online, but
That's for you to decide at home. Oh, where do I can't.
Yeah, out of the new ones that you guys have heard, minus this last one that's coming out, which one is your guys' favorite out of this new one? This 6th that's just dropped. I'd be really interested to know.
7, dude, 7.
Well,
you keep getting that wrong.
It will be 7.
Oh, it will be.
It will be 7 soon. Yeah.
When you said 5 when we were in the Bad Company premiere, you're like 5 more tracks, guys. I was like, Brent.
See, look, it's
you
quite,
have 7.
It's
A lot of
quite.
Dr.
It's
Marsh.
quite. Yeah. There's a lot of. Yeah. It's quite an even split between a lot of them though. A lot of silent. It's hard to read this fucking.
Well, some
blast
End of
as
the
well.
World people. Maybe I will win that bet.
Nice. No, I mean, yeah. But anyway, it's such a fucking cool feeling that the album's finally out. We got 5 minutes, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, seriously.
In this marathon, and thank you for everyone who came yesterday to the release party. If you're in the chat as well, that was awesome. It was such a nice experience, man. It's the first time I've ever been able to be at one of my own release parties, which was nice.
Yeah, dude, that was such a special night. And
Yeah.
I've just never had an event like that nice and warm. We just
So
don't.
much
Hip hop
love, man.
artists, we don't necessarily do all that shit. Most people just go to a strip club and like have their shit played on the fucking speakers.
Nah, there's a lot of love here, man. And
But
it's such a
special event, man, and to
yeah.
have that documentary, like I can't stress enough. Kai filmed the entire thing, and then he had to go back through it like that.
When does that doc out?
There's gonna be an extended cut, longer than the one that was at
There'll
the
be
release.
a documentary that Kai's made, by the way, guys, that's going to come on
It's so good.
YouTube. It's really, really, really good. That kind of just dived into that whole process. If any of you guys are interested in like the behind-the-scenes recording of that album, that'll be coming on YouTube soon.
Yeah, it's
sick.
even more
Kai
than that. It
smashed
just
it.
takes you into a place like, a lot of it's that, but there's so many human moments, and it just shows how we work.
But yeah, I just wanted to double down on that as well. What I was saying, like what even Webb saying, how nice it is. Like you guys are so fucking. When you guys show up to support things, it's just there's so much positivity and so much love. It seems like there's rarely problems or altercations that happen in those spaces. So like I think that's just testament to how fucking awesome and how much love you guys have got, and how like. I know it's just super cool, man. I feel like you guys can be really proud because that happened independently. Like we're making music, we put a lot of ourselves into music, but I think it's testament to you guys and the community that you've kind of built around all of that stuff. And
it's beautiful.
Like,
and this is
yeah,
two
it's beautiful.
communities too. It's two countries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We are
Yeah.
from two completely different countries,
Facts.
and we have two fan bases, and I think they've been getting along really good. I think a lot of my fan base is just chill,
wicked,
like
yeah.
kind of free thinking, want to appreciate some good music, and there's not a ton of good music getting made, and I think there's such a commonality between and very respectful groups in general, I would say too.
No, I love it, and I just love to see people from all walks of life coming together. Like
An international release, though. This is crazy, man. It really
And
is
you guys
great.
are in
Think
the
about
fucking
this.
UK?
Think about
Yeah,
this.
we're in the
Yeah,
UK.
we're in the UK.
Yeah.
He came to Connecticut for 5 weeks and locked himself in my house, and we made this fucking album with JP. Like, it's like,
man.
bro, like, this is a very international, like, it just shows how connections can be, man. You know what I mean?
Even like across the age range, that's what I find really cool about these events as well. Is you have people as young as like 5-6 years old and up to like 95 years old.
No, we're touching
who've come out, who've been like
all groups.
This is the first time I've come to a gig in years or something like that, and like the fact that to be able to create a space where people of all ages and all fucking backgrounds feel comfortable just to like hang out and just fucking enjoy music for the sake of music. So fucking cool, man. But yeah, man, big up yourselves as well,
Crazy.
man. It's so cool. It's so cool, and a lot of the ethos we're doing, like the venue we did it in yesterday, independent venue here in Brighton. It was really nice to be able to get behind them. But yeah, man, just big up yourselves for being part of that. I feel like that's a real nice sentiment to end it on.
Yeah, because we'd be
as well.
nothing without them. When you are an independent artist, that is the thing. There is
Yeah.
no budget. There is no backer. It is us and you. It's a symbiotic relationship between fan and artist.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we literally would cease to exist in an instant without the support of our people. And you guys are like helping push forward, you know, dissenters of the system. Like we could have gone along with that. We chose not to because someone's got to stand against it, and we chose to take that on, and we love it. That's just, we're free-spirited, independent thinking people.
It's a nice
But,
paradigm, and it's beautiful.
We're in it together.
It's beautiful to be affirmed by like everyone supporting it as well, without a big fucking, like you say, like a big machine behind it, and then for it to be
No machine.
no machine, and for it to be this
Just Adderall and weed.
Connor's a fucking
So I guess Big
machine.
Pharma.
yeah.
Don't do drugs. I don't know how many times I got to say it. You don't want to be like me, you know? It's a little crazy.
We got ads right on the last minute. No, fucking
These
hell.
fucking
Anyway,
ads.
fucking ads. Anyway, guys, last song, Asylum. Make your way over to YouTube. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. Grab yourself a copy of Asylum. We'll be signing a lot of these later on, and I'm sure of it. Grab yourself a physical while they're there on pre-order. And yeah, from JP, Webby, and myself. Yes, hell yes.
Yes.
You guys.
This
It's
is
been an honor and a privilege.
our baby to you guys. I hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. We love you. Thank you so much. Blast it. As soon as it's out, play that sucker from start to finish. I hope you enjoy it. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us in the stream. Come on, let's go.